Hey, you guys. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Oh, yeah, y'all can hear me. Hey, Ruby. Ruby, thank you so much for your donation. You're number 3 on my donator list. Raneem, hi, you're number 2. Lonnie Richardson is number 1 on my donator list. Raven, hi, welcome. Hi, Raven. You're first on my free reading list. 𝑭𝒐𝒖𝒓 is next. Sharuti, hi, welcome. Hey, Shakima. Hi, Ashley. Hey, Kathy. Hi, Jennifer. If I'm not looking up while I'm acknowledging you, I apologize. I'm trying to make sure I get you all on the list in order. I can see it on the. I have so many screens, but this is easier for me. Okay, pre 9 guys. Hey y'all! Wow, it's a lot of y'all tonight. Dashika. Hey, lady. Lily, hi, welcome. Raven donate. Raven did donate. Okay. You all, this is a free reading for anyone who's new. This is a free reading. Donations are not required, but they're appreciated. And if you do submit a donation and I don't acknowledge you, please do let me know in the comments. Keep me in line so that I can ensure that you are priority, as well as getting you your oracle messages for this evening. How to donate. Donations are not required pre-9, but if you want to, the information should be in the description of my video, but I'll post it here too. Thank you all for being patient with me as usual. There we go. Okay. There we go. So you can donate either through PayPal, and the link is in the description, and I posted it, or you can donate through Cashapp. Again, donations are not required, but they are appreciated. Just let me know that you submitted a donation because I still am booking readings. So I get the icon notification, but I can't tell if it's a donation for the live reading or if it is an actual booking. Hey, Val. Hey, welcome. I'm running out of room. I'm at I'm at 14. I might have to shut the list down a little bit earlier. I might not go to bed till after midnight. I wish I could see this better. Okay. Yes, Jennifer. I have not been here for 2 weeks, you all. 2 weeks ago, I got online and I was lagging and buffering so bad, and then I switched to Facebook and everything was fine. So I went to my tech guru, aka my amazing boyfriend Steven, and he upgraded my laptop, you all. That man is amazing. He's such a blessing. But he figured it out. He's like, you just need another laptop. Here you go. So I'm rocking and rolling. I'm not buffering. I'm here with you all. And then last week I enrolled in a swim class, and I almost drowned when I was little. And water, I'm deathly afraid of water. I didn't start washing my hair in the shower until after my firstborn was born. I would take a shower and then get out and wash my hair in the sink. That's how paranoid water on my face made me. But by the end of my swim class, you all, I was swimming with some assistance, but I can blow bubbles underwater. I still can't float. Can definitely not tread water. Not made it past the 5 feet yet, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So thank you guys for being so patient with me the last 2 weeks. I do apologize for not being here, but we are here today, and I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself properly. Hi, you all, whether you are new or returning, welcome. My name is Bretta Rory, aka OkaasansTarot, and this is my weekly live feed, Words with Your Okaasan, WWYO. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Tonight, I am doing my 4 seasons reading. It's the first time I'm doing this reading on live. I'm very excited. Addressing spring, where you need to grow or what action needs to grow. The summer energy is what you need to use to manifest. The fall energy is what you need to harvest or where you can harvest your energy. And the winter energy is going to be what you should put aside or what is slowing down for you in your life. For my donators, I am going to be using the Sacred Rebel Oracle tonight. Also a first timer on my live readings. I use them on my messages on Instagram, but I'm using it for the first time tonight on my live readings. For those that have donated, thank you all so much. I have Lonnie Richardson, who is first on my donator list, and then I have Reneen, Ruby, and Raven. For tonight, I'm going to go ahead and take care of, I'm going to get all my donators out of the way, and then I'm going to go to my free reading list. After the 4th donator, if I get another donator, I'll switch between my free reading list and the donator list. But you all donated prior to the reading, so I'm going to go ahead and honor that and get you all first and priority. I'll go ahead and go through my free reading list. And if I do not acknowledge you, please do let me know so that I can ensure that you get a message. First on my free reading list, I have 𝑭𝒐𝒖𝒓 𝑺𝒆𝒂𝒔𝒐𝒕 Shakima, username Varsity K, Kathy Peralta, Ashley S, Jennifer Garcia, Prenai, Dashika Fields, Lady T, Lily Guild, and Peaceful Living, username Peaceful Living, Val. If I have not acknowledged you, please let me know and I'll get you on here. Hey Lonnie. Thank you guys so much. I'm telling you, swimming is hard. I have a higher level of respect for those that swim. And when I watch the Summer Olympics, I'm gonna be in the TV watching these swimmers because it's something else. It was a challenge. Hey, Cup of Hope. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Cup of Hope, I have you as last on my free reading list currently. My list is going to close at 9:30. Hopefully, you don't have to close it any earlier because I have a good amount of people here already. Lonnie, you are first on my donator list, and then Reneem, and then Ruby, and then Raven. I hope all this stuff doesn't fall. If you see me looking, I have three different screens, so bear with me. Let's go ahead and get started. Lonnie, you're first, and we'll start off with your oracle message. All right, Lonnie, power of attraction is your message. In this deck, it's the number 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. The fourth card in tarot is the Emperor card. Emperor was my card for today in my daily message here. The power of attraction. That message is for manifesting energy here. Be mindful of what is going on in your circle. And if things are going well, it is really your outside is reflecting what you have inside. And when things start to shift or water gets a little murky, take a look inside first is the message, power of attraction. With the number 4 and the energy of the Emperor in tarot, make sure to continue to take command and take charge of your life and to be a leader so that people can follow in your footsteps, aka me, because you're my Jupiter card, and because people are watching you. So continue to keep up with the good work. With the number 4 as an even number, it is an energy of stability, balance, and harmony here for you. So Lonnie, let's go ahead and get into your tarot reading and see what your 4-season energy is. All right, your spring energy is the 7 of Swords. So spring is where you need to grow. A 7 of Swords is an energy of facing our fears, facing a reality. As a spring energy, you are being asked to continue to break through these boundaries and to avoid not seeing things for the reality here. And when you embody this, it will help you continue to push forward and manifest this number 4 energy. Your summer energy. What energy should you use for manifestation? We have the Hierophant. Tradition, standards. What you are doing is already working, is what this is saying. You already have something that is established and is routine and you've been in it for a while. The energy of the Hierophant is commitment, is obligation. Wherever you've been investing yourself is working for you, is what this is saying in the summer energy. Your fall energy, what needs to be harvested, is the Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords, we have a court card. It's air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays an important influence in you being able to harvest abundance in your life, Lonnie. Queen of Swords is asking you to speak things into existence. Communication, as well as your thought processes, is what's going to help you harvest the things that you need. You there's power in your thoughts. Even the things that you do not speak, the things that you think, there's power in that. And with the law of attraction, if you wake up feeling yucky, but you think, I'm going to have a good day, no matter what, I'm going to have a good day, you're going to have a good day. If you plan to achieve this goal out there, or set a goal for you by the end of the day, by thinking these things and speaking it, it'll allow you to harvest in the energies that you're trying to manifest. And for your winter energy, Lonnie, we have the Seven of Wands. What needs to be put on hold? Seven of Wands in the low vibration is an aggressive energy here. It is when we have our boundaries and security, but I mean, it's like a fortress, you know, it's very hard to penetrate here. As the winter energy, this is asking you to allow yourself to receive some help. Yes, it is good to have your standards. It is good to have healthy boundaries, but what is not healthy is when you want to do everything by yourself here. I feel like overall, with your energy and the power of attraction, you are on the right path. I'm not getting any type of blockages. Seven of Swords is a low vibration card, but it came out in the spring position, which is giving you a positive influence. But overall, continue to do what you are doing here, and you will see the results come into fruition. 7, you have 2 sevens here. In the next 7 weeks, there could either be some news coming to you, or whatever it is that you're working on will come into fruition. 7 weeks is the number that I'm getting for you. Okay. Thank you so much, Lonnie, for your donation and for joining me. And I pray that your reading resonates. Hey, Atika. Hey, Lasha. Hey, welcome. Let me go ahead and add you too. All right. Sorry, y'all. I got a whole setup going on here. Okay. Raneem is next. Raneem, let's go ahead and see what your message is in Oracle, and then we'll address your 4-season energy. Well, I'm getting attacked. Defend to the end. The worthwhile is your message here, Raneem. It's the number 23. 2 plus 3 is 5. The card that jumped out to me is what you want wants you. Let's address your first Oracle message, Raneem. Defend to the end the worthwhile here, and the number 5. 5th card of tarot is the Hierophant. There is maybe something that you're losing hope in, is what this message is saying. And Spirit is asking you to not give up, not either give up on this project, this goal, a relationship, or something that your heart genuinely wants. Things may be a little bit rocky for you now, or in the next 2 weeks. There may be some changes, as the number 5 is an energy for change that may make you feel unsettled. But what you want wants you. This card is the number 16 equals 7, asking you to have faith in what you already have, especially if this is relating to emotional connections or dealing with partnerships or other people. Don't try to change them. Only work on yourself here, and believe in people's genuine need or want to be with you or want to work with you, is this message, Raneem. Don't give up is what this is saying. Let's see what energy is coming to you with your 4 seasons. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Reneen, your spring energy of where you need to grow. 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is an energy of missed opportunities. When we're stuck and contemplating, either planning or, making sure that the environment is right before you take some type of action, or by having a lot of options and not accepting either some help or some blessing here. 4 of Cups. You need to expand emotionally, open up your heart chakra here to receive the things that are coming towards you, and not be stuck in a contemplative mode. Here is the 4 of Cups. Your summer energy, what you need to use to manifest, is the King of Wands. So I have a court card energy. Fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays an important influence in your life between now and the next 2 weeks. You need to be embodying this King of Wands energy here. A King energy is a mastery of the self and our environment. A King of Wands in the high vibration loves the freedom. He loves his independence. He also is very creative and believes in his own self. The King of Wands. King of Wands also can have a lot of options and can get lost in those sea of options and have a tendency to not finish the task that they start. Again, you don't give up, Reneem, on whatever is happening here for you. You've got to push forward. Your fall energy, what you need to use to harvest, is the Princess of Wands. Princess in this deck is the Page energy. So you need a mature level and a younger, a fresh, youthful energy here for harvesting. I feel like that your mind has been tarnished or conditioned in a way where you're thinking either worst case scenario, or you've already, even before something has happened, you've already seen the end. You cannot be in that way. With the Princess of Wands, you're being asked to see things from a new perspective, from the eyes of a child here who's innocent. Children, they believe in anything because the world hasn't taught them the negative. That's the energy that you need to be in order to harvest whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Action needs to be taken, is what this is saying. With this fire energy, it's time to do something. Emotionally, you seem to be stuck, but it's time to do something. What needs to be put on hold is your 8 of Pentacles energy. You are really focusing too hard on perfectionism. 8 of Pentacles is a Virgo energy. This is where we are focused either too much on what is superficial or the mundane routine activities of life. You are meant to do more than just wake up, go to work, come home, eat, and go to sleep here. Also, when you're working with other people, you gotta allow flexibility so that people can be themselves here. You got to open up, Reneem, is what this is saying. Don't give up on what you're working towards here. 4, 8, 4 and 8 is 12. 3. 3 is the number that I'm getting in 5. The 5 weeks is September. Saturn will be stationing direct with the number 5 here. At the end of September, don't give up. I feel like that you need to continue to push forward, and you can see these things coming into fruition by mid-September, even right before it stations retrograde here. There's a karmatic influence in your reading, Renee. Okay, so just push through. It's the light at the end of the tunnel, especially with the influence of Saturn here for you. Thank you so much, Renee, for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. Hey, Lash Out. Yes, free readings are my readings are general, and Reneem's favorite number is 23. that's a sign. And I really do pray that you can use this message to help you figure out wherever it is that you're stuck emotionally. And it may be something that you're holding on within and not really expressing with that Four of Cups energy. But it's time to embody King of Wands. You know, express your freedom, express your individuality, and go for it. Hey, happily ever after, welcome. Hey, Raven, you're after Ruby. Ruby is next. Okay, I have you on my list. Ruby is next. Ruby, thank you so much for your donation. Raneem, you as well. Thank you also. Okay. All right, Ruby, I'm using your favorite deck. Let's see what message that Spirit has for you tonight. New birth, guarded vigilante. The number 24 in this deck. A 2 + 4 is 6. This card message is a reminder of your vulnerability right here. You are already in this new beginning, and you may be very excited about what can come. You've gone through a period of purging, a period of releasing here, and you're working on this newness that you're bringing in your life. But with that here, you've got to protect what is important to you while you're getting rid of the old. Also, in a state of vulnerability, you have to make sure that you don't get burned out by the adrenaline rush or the hype of the blessings that come into your life, or the need to want to succeed or get from A to B to C all in the same day here. The number 6 is the Lovers in Tarot, representing the sign of Gemini. But the Lovers is an energy of choice, and you have to use your power of discernment on when you should be in inertia and when you should take time and rest here to protect what it is that you're creating. Everything is still, in a fresh start, and you don't want it to crash and burn because you're overdoing it. I heard overload is what Spirit wanted me to say, but so don't overdo it is what Spirit is saying. All right, Ruby, let's see what your 4-season energy is for the next 2 weeks. Oh my God. The Lovers. And now I'm getting hot. Oh, this every time I read your cards, every single time. It's amazing. Oh, yes. Okay, spring, your spring energy, where you need to grow. The Empress card, the Empress, the birth of something new here. Just like the Empress, a baby, when you're growing something, whether it be your own child or whatever you feel is precious, like a baby to you, you've got to protect it with every fiber of your being, is what this is saying. The divine feminine, harvesting your energy of the divine feminine and being able to receive as well as to give is what is going to help you grow on this journey. Your summer energy, what you need to use to manifest, is the Lover's card. I saw it before it even came out. Choice, the power of discernment, using your head over heart decisions. You know, it's up to you, and you really should follow your heart. You can make these dreams come into reality, whatever it is that you're creating here, and you have a right to tell other people no, or to put things to the side if it is taking up too much of your energy. Your fall energy, Ruby, where you need to harvest, is the 10 of Pentacles. 10 is completion, and the 10 of Pentacles, this is one of my favorite cards, because Pentacles is coin, but not only coin, it's things that are truly of value here. This message has something to do with work or family with this Pentacle energy, because you have two. But the 10 of Pentacles is completion for a new beginning. You go from 10 to the 1. Focus on what is practical, is what Spirit is asking you. Continue to remain grounded, and in that grounded energy, you will be able to sow your seeds into fertile ground and to get something out of it that's actually worth your time. And finally, your winter energy, Ruby, what needs to be put on hold? And this is the 7 of Pentacles. Stop waiting. What are you waiting for here? I feel like 7 of Pentacles is an energy of depletion. Look at this card. Do you see in this energy, this person has been investing themselves into barren ground, and it is going nowhere. It's staying stuck in your mind without any true action. It really goes nowhere. It's time to put some action into your thought processes or your plans, because you don't have any fire energy in this reading right now. So I have air energy, thinking, that Gemini energy, and then we have Pentacle energy, which is planning. But what are we doing? It's time, Ruby, here. Time to put in that work, but also receive help when you need it with the Empress energy. Thank you so much for joining me and for your donation, beautiful. And I pray that your reading resonates. Ruby says, that's the second time I've heard that today. Head over heart. You got to do it, and it can really be difficult, especially if you tend to beat yourself up when you do make these decisions and you do choose to go with what your heart wants, because a lot of times our heart isn't the logical thing. It's not what's black and white, but that's where greatness comes from. That's where blessings come from, is when we just trust and have faith, and that comes from the heart. That doesn't come from the head. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Hey, Sharonda. Hey, happily ever after. Yes, you are. There are several people in front of you. I have a very big list today. Ruby was my third donator, and next is Raven. After Raven, Raven is my last donator for this list. If you have submitted a donation, please do let me know in the comments so that I can ensure you get your oracle message and put you on my donator list. But Raven, is last. Happily ever after, you're number 14 on my free reading list. And for those of you who are on my free reading list, I only ask that you be present when I do call your name. And so far, you guys, Steven hooked it up. I haven't been buffering like I was 2 weeks ago. That was terrible. So please do answer when your name is called, so that I can acknowledge you and get your message. And if you are not here, I will have to skip over you and go to the next person, since the list is so long. Let me go ahead and add Miss Eccentricity. I'm running out of room. What time is it? It's 9:05. I have to close my list, you guys, because I'm at like 20 something people. So I'm gonna close my list early, because if I don't, I might not get off until super late. I'll finish Ravens, and then I'll come back for it, and then I have to close my list. And Raven is here. Raven, thank you so much for your donation. Let's go ahead and get into your reading. Hey, Kristen. let me add you. Raven, thank you for being patient. Okay. Lord, I might not be able to close early. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. All right, Raven. I'm still hot. Reading Ruby's cards. And when you come to my readings a lot and I pick up your energy, I get hot a lot. I used to, my left hand and my left arm would shake, but now I get hot more. Okay, Raven. Let's go ahead and see what your oracle message is for the energy coming towards you in the next 2 weeks, as well as your 4 seasons reading. Diving for the light, Raven, is your message. And in this deck, it's the number 11. 1111, the number for spiritual ascension and awakening. Welcome to the journey. It's a challenge, isn't it? Diving for the light is asking you to focus on what is good and what is working in your life here as you go on the spiritual journey. Do not be distracted by everything that's going on outside of you. Do not be led astray from your path here with diving for the light. In numerology, 11 is a master number, but for the sake of this reading, we're going to go ahead and go down to the smallest digit, where 1 + 1 is 2. The second card in tarot is the High Priestess. High Priestess is the witch, the warrior. It is the energy of the psychic, asking you to pay attention to your intuition here. I posted something today about Neptune retrograde and the power of your subconscious. If you have not already been keeping a dream journal, you should start. Even the things that don't make sense, they're symbolic. You could dream of random things like you could dream of animals in different colors, or you could be dreaming from a first person view and you could see these things, and it may not make sense to you, or you may not even remember everything, but write these things down, as they can help you when you are too grounded and too focused on the duties of life to be able to get those synchronicities from the divine while you're awake. All right, let's go ahead and get your 4 season message, Raven. Oh, your cards don't want to shuffle. All right, Raven, your spring energy, where you need to grow, the 9 of Swords. You are your own worst enemy here. 9 of Swords is envisioning worst case scenario. This is a state of paranoia, of fear, that anything and everything can go wrong here. And where you need to grow is out of this mindset is what spirit is telling me. The number 9 in the high vibration is victory. It's also energy of leadership here. 9 is also light working. Use your own unique gifts, whatever is natural to you when manifesting this energy that's coming. If you stay stuck in this 9 of Swords energy where you're worried and concerned and only focuses on the negative, that's all you're going to attract, is what this is saying. Your summer energy, what energy you need to use for manifestation, is the Prince of Cups. Prince of Cups in this deck is the Knight of Cups in the traditional tarot. And this is an energy of cooperation, where you ask for help and receive it as well, the Prince of Cups. Prince of Cups is also a reconciliation energy, where there may be a need for apologies or a truce here, or finding some type of mutual ground, especially with things or people you have an emotional connection to. Your fall energy, where you need to harvest, is the Hierophant. Hierophant is the energy of traditions and commitments here. Stick to what you know. The number 2 in the High Priestess is your intuition, and you do know where you are going wrong and when you go off the course here, Raven. So instead of ignoring your intuition and pretending that by going on this path everything will be all right, get back on it here, is what this is saying. And your fall energy, which took me a while to pull, where you need to put on, what you need to put on hold, is the energy of the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning for prosperity and stability here. And it's there are things in your way before you can get to this ace. And what is in your way is your spring energy, this 9 of Swords. You're blocking yourself. See, here's your Ace of Pentacles, and it's in the winter position. You are blocking yourself, is exactly what this is saying. You've got to stay focused, diving for the light. Use your own intuition. Use your own natural gifts instead of trying to force things to happen, Raven. And especially if there are other people involved, try to find a way to have win-win situations in that Prince of Cups energy. And you'll be able to get to that Ace of Pentacles a lot sooner than you think. 2 is your number in the next 2 weeks. Astrologically, there's not anything happening other than the sun moving into the sign of Virgo, which is an energy of dedication, perfectionism. Also, you and nobody is perfect. So allow yourself to be comfortable with your vulnerabilities, especially with that Prince of Cups energy, because you may need some help in the next 2 weeks. All right. Thank you so much, Raven, for your donation and for your patience. And I pray that your reading resonates. Hey, Jennifer. No, you didn't. You did not miss your turn, Jennifer. You have several. You've got several people in front of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. You have 5 people in front of you. Okay. Raven was my last donator. If anybody has submitted a donation, please do let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and get to my free reading list. It's 9/11. Ruby caught it. 9/11 911 is an angel code saying watch out, pay attention is what I get anytime I see 911. I know something is happening, a synchronicity, some sign is coming. Similar to in the United States, 911 is an emergency number. It's the same with an angel code. So when you see that, look close in your surroundings, because there's something that's coming from the divine and you might miss it. All right. Raven says the reading is on point. Bless it. Please get out of that 9 of Swords energy, okay? Because you've got good cards. It's just your mind. Swords is mental activity. You're blocking it. It's on the other side of that, okay? So 𝑭𝒐𝒖𝒓, are you here? Hey, Ashley. No, Ashley, you're. I have 𝑭𝒐𝒖𝒓. 2, 3, 4 people in front of you. After Rhea is username Sharuti, and then Shakima. Rhea, are you here? Hey, you all. Yeah, you didn't miss me. And if I'm still online and I happen to skip you, as long as I'm still online, I will honor your place and get your message. 𝑭𝒐𝒖𝒓, last call. Sharuti, are you here? I cannot believe how amazing this live feed is compared to my last one. My boyfriend is the bomb, you guys. All right, Sharuti's here. All right, Sharuti. If Rhea comes back, I will get their message. But since Sharuti is here, I'll go ahead and use the message. Thank you for being patient. Let's see what is coming toward you in the next 2 weeks with the 4 seasons. Seven of Cups is your overall energy here at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Cups is the energy of confusion, either confusion from too many options or a lack thereof. Seven of Cups is also a Neptune influence. A Neptune is transiting the sign of Pisces and is currently retrograde. Retrograde Neptune is completely different than the other retrogrades. When Mercury goes retrograde, everything's jacked up. Saturn goes retrograde, everybody's jacked up. When Neptune goes retrograde, everybody's getting reality checks. It's a grounding influence. Neptune in the direct motion is rose-colored glasses. When it's retrograde, that all comes off. Be realistic is the theme of your message here, Sharuti. Your spring energy, where you need to grow, is the 8 of Cups. You are holding on to some baggage here, Sharuti, is what Spirit is saying. And it is really preventing you from being on your new path with the 8 of Cups. It's time to walk away from things and people that no longer serve you here. This is an energy of giving up. But this is giving up after you've already invested yourself into things. If it's not working and it hasn't worked by now, this Neptune retrograde influence is telling you to stop investing. Choose a different path. And if it is important to you, just put it to the side and address it later. But right now, this is blocking you. Your summer energy, what you need to use to manifest, is the 6 of Swords. A 6 of Swords is an energy of finding solutions to our problems. It's an energy of healing and victory in the high vibration, the 6 of Swords. This comes after a 5 of Swords energy where you're surrendering to some type of situation. And that's this 8 of Cups. Surrender to this 8 of Cups energy. Let these things go. Push it to the side. And then you'll be able to move forward here, building those bridges over troubled waters. Your fall energy, what you need to use to harvest, is the Judgment card. You making these final decisions is what is going to propel you into the new beginning, because this is stagnant energy going on in the next 2 weeks, some things that need to be cleared. Judgment also is the energy of the resurrection, things that you thought were over being brought back to life. And maybe that's what's happening in this Eight of Cups, where you're giving up on either a specific hope or specific dream and opening your mind up to something that may be new in this judgment energy. It could still help you where you're going, but by taking a new direction or being creative in that, modifying what you've already worked on, it could actually lead you to a new direction. You may be able to get more progress in that way. And then finally, the winter energy, what needs to be put on hold is the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is a defensive energy, where we are pushing things away from us that could even be helpful for the sake of protecting what is important to us. It is important to have healthy boundaries, but healthy is the key word. Do not push away things and people that can actually assist you. I feel like this Eight of Cups energy could be more so you even giving up on yourself more than anything else. So something that's important to you, or maybe you're giving up on a part of your journey because you're not getting the gains as fast as you would like. I think that you will be fine in the next 2 weeks. You could be getting a second chance at something after you've made peace with this energy in the Eight of Cups. But success is here as long as you're not pushing things away that can help you. Okay. Thank you so much, Shruti, for joining me. And I pray that your reading resonates. Hey, Ria. Hey, Ria. There is a delay because of the storm. Yeah, it's storming here too. I don't know where you are, but it is storming here too where I am. Ria is here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get your message. I skipped over you to take care of Shruti, but you are back. Thank you for joining me. Let's go ahead and get your 4-season message. After Ria is Shakima, username Varsity K. You're welcome. Huh. Three of Cups is at the bottom of your deck, 𝑭𝒐𝒖𝒓. Three of Cups is the energy of friendship, of lightheartedness, having fun. Also, originality and creativity with the number 3. This could be involving something or someone you have an emotional connection to. Three of Cups is also an energy of pregnancy. So there could be either children involved, family, or there could be some type of trigger from your childhood or some repeated childhood pattern that is influencing the energy of your reading for the next 2 weeks. Your spring energy, where you need to grow, is the Eight of Pentacles. Keep your eye on the prize in the spring position. Eight of Pentacles is commitment, it's dedication, and it is hard work. I feel that you're going to have to put in some elbow grease with what it is that you're trying to manifest in the next 2 weeks here with this Eight of Pentacles. But make sure that you're not focusing so much on the details, the little details, that you forget that there's a big picture involved, especially if you experience some type of delays. If you're working and you're not getting very much back, it's don't get frustrated. The divine is trying to orchestrate your environment to fit and match your vibration so that you can get this blessing. Your summer energy, what you need to use for manifestation, is the Six of Swords. Six of Swords we just had is the energy of building the bridge over troubled water here, success here. Six of Swords also energy of travel, maybe an opportunity for you to commute or work with people from a distance, or you with the Three of Cups energy could be hearing back from someone from a distance, or that you've not spoken to in a while, maybe 3 weeks or 3 months here. Six is a stabilizing energy in numerology. So I feel like what you're doing is working when it comes to initiating this manifestation. Your fall energy, where you need to harvest, is the Three of Wands. So we have 2 threes now in your reading. 3 is the energy of growth, and Three of Wands is looking forward to the future and expansion. Keep an open mind is what this energy is saying, and that will help you harvest abundance into your life and maintain that as well. When you're making these long-term goals is where you should be focusing on here. Give yourself credit for the baby steps, but thinking long-term is where you should be going. And finally, your winter energy, what needs to be put on hold. We have a Two of Cups. Two of Cups is the energy of a union of souls, union of the mind here. And as a winter energy, you could be very focused on your emotional connections, or maybe even romance, when there are other things that need to be taken care of, things that may be more practical, such as work or school here with this Eight of Pentacles in the spring position. As a winter energy and the Two of Cups, let it happen naturally. If you're trying to attract either a romantic partner or some friendship or an opportunity to have some fun, you may be trying to force this to happen. It will come to you naturally when you put it to the side. All right. Thank you so much, Ria, for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. Hey, lady. Hey, welcome. Hey, Shakima, is raining too where you are? I'm in North Carolina. I'm near Raleigh, and it is raining, and it's supposed to be raining off and on throughout the weekend. So I'm very grateful that I'm online right now and everything is fine. So yes, if you're experiencing some technical difficulties, just let me know. And as long as I'm still here on the live feed, even if I skip you, I will make sure that you get your reading. All right. Shakima, you are next. Thank you so much for your patience. Let's go ahead and get the energy coming towards you in the next 2 weeks for your 4-season reading. The sun is at the bottom of your deck, Shakima. The sun is the card of Leo. It could be in your chart. The chart is someone that plays an important influence. But it's a card, an energy of hope and optimism, a positivity coming your way. If there's something that has been on your mind, if you've been contemplating about an activity or choosing a direction, the sun in tarot is a yes card. So take that energy as it resonates. Your spring energy, where you need to grow, is the Three of Cups, an energy that we just had present. You need to have a little bit more fun, is what this is saying in this position. A Three of Cups is joy, it's lightheartedness. It is when we take a break from the serious adulting world and we do something that makes us happy. Guilt-free happiness is Three of Cups in the spring position. Your summer energy, the energy that you need to use for manifestation, is the Nine of Pentacles. This is the independent woman card, where you have an abundance for yourself and for others here. Wish fulfillment also in the Nine of Pentacles, to have all the resources that you need to take care of yourself. Nine of Pentacles, you just got to believe in it. Victory, it's light working energy. Continue to work on those things, because you're almost to your Ten of Pentacles energy, which is completion in this spread. Your fall energy, where you need to harvest, is the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is the energy of conflict. Usually there's a conflict between our head and heart here. Where you need to harvest is competition, fierce competition. Fight for what you want is what Spirit is saying in this position. Don't give up. It's already here with this Sun card energy. Believe that you can have it, especially if this is relating to career and finances. Believe that you can have it and fight for it. And don't be scared because you feel that you don't have the abilities or the tools that you need to accomplish these things. Also, when it does come to our head over heart decisions, you can use both, but Spirit is saying to use your logical mind here, especially when it comes to other people and dealing with other people in communication. And finally, your winter energy, what needs to be put on hold. And we have the Ace of Wands. Ace in Tarot is number one, a new beginning for creativity and to start something, maybe even some type of physical activity, whether it be moving, starting something new, is the Ace of Wands. In the winter position, there's something that needs to be completed before you can get to this Ace of Wands, is what this is saying. I don't see any blockages in your reading, but there's still some work that needs to be done in the practical world with this Nine of Pentacles here. You need to make sure that you are using your independent mind and not relying on other people or codependent situations to have this new beginning. And if you are depending on something else to bring this abundance into your life, it will be blocking this Ace of Wands, is what this is saying. Because you have the power to do these things on your own, or at least you will be able to be the spearhead in this project, wherever this is resonating for you, Shakima. Thank you so much for your patience, and I pray that your reading resonates. Hey, Jennifer. Jennifer says I got her messages late. I may have. And if I did, I'm sorry. Ashley. Okay, so Shakima is a Leo moon and Venus. Okay. Jennifer, thank you. I think I'm near next. Hey, Val. You've got quite a bit of people in front of you. You all, if you have submitted a donation, please do let me know, because I see icons popping up on my phone, but I don't know who it is. So please let me know if you submitted a donation so that I can get you your oracle message as well. I've just taken care of Shakima, and next is Kathy Peralta. After Kathy is username Ashley S. Kathy, are you still here with us? Okay, Val, thank you so much for being patient. All right, Kathy is here. Kathy, thank you so much for being patient. Let's go ahead and get into your 2-week energetic forecast with your 4-season reading, Kathy. All right, Kathy. The 5 of Swords is at the bottom of your deck. 5 of Swords is an energy of surrender. This is when we understand that we may be stuck in between a rock and a hard place, and then it's time to either put something aside, or we are surrendering our control over some circumstance that you probably already don't have control over already. 5 of Swords is an energy where we have to trust in the divine through these changes, as a number 5 brings in change, resiliency in the face of adversity when you go to this 5 of Swords energy, because it can be challenging for you in the next 2 weeks. So please do be mindful. Kathy, your spring energy, where you need to grow, is the 2 of Cups. A cooperation and teamwork is 2 of Cups energy. The union of hearts, souls, and minds. A 2 of Cups is something or someone that you have an emotional connection to, is willing to assist you with whatever it is you're trying to manifest, where this reading resonates, but you got to work together here with this 2 of Cups energy. Ask for help when you need it, and it will help you grow. Your summer energy, what you need to use for manifestation, is the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is an energy of change, of inertia here, of receiving some type of news, or taking a chance, taking a risk, and doing something. It's the 8 of Wands here. I feel like that where you are has been stagnant for a while, but then the next 2 weeks, there's going to be a change that'll happen with this 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is also energy of travel. You may have an opportunity to go at a distance, or be dealing with people from a distance with the 8 of Wands, and you could be receiving some type of news here as well, especially from an emotional connection is 2 of Cups. Somebody may reach out to you, giving you some helpful news or assistance here. Your fall energy, Kathy, is the 7 of Pentacles, where you need to harvest. 7 of Pentacles is the energy of patience. When you are experiencing some delays, which I get that you may be going through that right now, you have to have patience, not only for the people around you, but patience for yourself as well. On this journey, you've got to remember that, Rome wasn't built in a day, and you most definitely cannot just manifest things, instantly. Usually that stuff happens with the negative. You think bad, and then 2 seconds later, something bad happens. But for whatever reason, the same doesn't work as quickly for the good. But that's because when good things happen, it usually requires assistance from other people as well as the divine. And that's what I'm getting here. So have a little bit of patience in the next 2 weeks, especially if other people are involved in where this reading resonates. And finally, your winter energy, what needs to be put on hold. We have the 3 of Pentacles. So this is an interesting position, because the 3 of Pentacles is a card of cooperation and teamwork, which you need in order to grow. But I feel like that there may be too many hands in the pot, because we went from a 2 energy to a 3. There could be something or someone trying to actually distract you in the next 2 weeks here with the 3 of Pentacles. And it may be daily life that can distract you, or you could get some unexpected obligation or something that may take some more of your time and money in the next 2 weeks, what with this winter energy, and it may put your efforts on hold, is what this reading is saying. So you most definitely have to be patient. Let this pass. I feel like after this passes, you'll be able to embody this Eight of Wands energy, the summer position, and move forward here. Okay, Kathy, thank you so much for joining me and for your patience, and I pray that your reading resonates. Hey, Ty. Hey, Ty. Let me go ahead and add you to the list. What time is it? Oh, it's 9:40. Okay, if anyone is here present and I've not previously acknowledged you, please do let me know. It is 9:40, and my after username iRock Ty, my free reading list will be closed. You are so welcome, Kathy. Thank you so much for being patient, you all. All right. So Ashley S is next. Ashley, are you still here? After Ashley is Jennifer Garcia and then Prenai. And Ashley is here. Ashley, thank you for being patient. Let's go ahead and get your 2-week energetic forecast through your 4 seasons reading. Whoa. Three of Cups is at the bottom of your reading. Three of Cups is coming out a lot. It seems like we're not having much fun here. Three of Cups energy. Ashley, for you, Three of Cups is enjoyment, finding fulfillment in our life, in our daily obligations. A Three of Cups is also the energy of friendships. It's a card of also reconciliation. So you could be hearing from something or someone from the past, or be getting a second opportunity at something, or you could be giving an option for an opportunity at something with the Three of Cups energy. But overall, think outside the box here and have fun. Get creative with whatever's coming towards you for the next 2 weeks in the Three of Cups energy. Ashley, your spring energy, where you need to grow, is the Five of Cups. A Five of Cups is the energy of sadness. It's the energy of being disappointed over things that have long passed here with the Five of Cups energy. Maybe there was some changes between your emotional connections, or you are still in the process of grieving from something, or may have been triggered for a situation where you did feel some type of disappointment in the Five of Cups energy. This is what you need to let go of in order to grow. It seems that this is blocking you from being able to be in your new beginning with the Five of Cups energy in the next 2 weeks. Where you need to manifest this summer energy is the Seven of Wands. You've got to have some healthy boundaries. We've had the Seven of Wands come out a couple of times in these readings, but they've come out in a different position. And for yours, your boundaries are very weak. You've got to set standards and enforce and uphold this in the Seven of Wands here is what this is saying. And maybe because you've had some disappointments in the Five of Cups energy, or maybe you have given up here, or have some type of false hope in the Five of Cups energy, you let these things go. You decrease your standards on what you want. It's not necessary. Just because something wasn't successful in the past doesn't mean that you wouldn't get a second opportunity, which I got in your Three of Cups energy. Ashley, for you, your fall energy, what you need to use for harvesting, I have two cards. I have the Strength card, energy of Leo, and the Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. As a combination of these two, Queen of Pentacles in the high vibration is not one to be tied down to codependent situations. She is the Earth Mother, and she will take care of herself, and she's a boss and doesn't let anybody get in her way. The Queen of Pentacles. Strength and Queen of Pentacles is asking you to have confidence in your own abilities to create abundance and manifestation here. I'm getting a lot of energy of either codependence here, or where you just simply don't believe that you can do something or create something in your life. The low vibration Queen of Pentacles energy, she lets people control her. She does feel that she doesn't have a choice in wherever she is in her life, but you definitely have a choice. And in order for you to harvest, or what you need to embody harvesting to take, is this energy of the Queen of Pentacles and the Strength card. You've got to have more confidence here and be brave. You know, this is old news, this Five of Cups energy. And you started off your reading with a blockage, and your Winter card confirms this blockage here for you, Ashley S. And we have the Ace of Wands. Winter energy is what needs to be put on hold. And what is being put on hold is your new beginning here for inertia. Ace of Wands in this deck, this is the Magician's wand. Magician is the law and power of manifestation. But low vibration Magician energy is control and manipulation. And you are not a victim towards anybody's abuse or controlling ways, including life. You've got to find fun and enjoyment with whatever it is that's going in your life. And this Five of Cups is blocking this Three of Cups energy for you in the next 2 weeks. Enforcing your boundaries is really what's going to help you. And when you let this go and make peace with this five energy, it'll remove this blockage, and you can have your Ace of Wands here. Your vibration may be very low right now. Try to continue to raise those things through positive verbal affirmations and also journaling. There's power in what you write, just like in, spell work. You have to write a petition, to your spirit guides of what you want. Write things down that you want, whether you're keeping a diary or you are actually setting some type of goal where you can physically go back and look at what you put down and compare it to where you're going and what you've already invested into. Get rid of this Five of Cups energy, Ashley, because it doesn't belong. You've got positive energy coming towards you, but you've got to let this go first before you can have it. Okay? Thank you so much, Ashley, for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. All right. You're welcome. You're very welcome, Ashley. All right, Jennifer Garcia, are you here? And Ashley says that the reading resonates. You're very welcome. You all, when I do my readings, it's a 2-week energetic forecast. So this energy could manifest for you within the next 1 to 2 weeks. So if you do come out with some blockages in your energy, try not to be discouraged, because this is a short-term energy. And these are things that you can work towards. Okay? And Jennifer is here. Hey, Lash Out. No, you did not miss. You did not miss your turn. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people still in front of you. I have Jennifer Garcia. Let's go ahead and get your 2-week energetic forecast, Jennifer, and see what your message is in your 4 seasons reading. Oh, again. That's interesting. Okay. All right. Wow, it's a lot of fire energy here for you, Jennifer. A Prince of Wands in this deck is the Knight of Wands in the traditional tarot. Is your overall energy. It could be a fire sign, a fire in your chart, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or a fire sign that will play an important role in your life between now and the next 2 weeks. Prince of Wands as an overall energy is useful. Prince of Wands gets very excited for a new task and loves to take on new adventures and loves to explore with the option of being free and using their individuality. However, Prince of Wands means well, but sometimes he doesn't finish the things that he starts with that Prince of Wands, and therefore can come off as unreliable. So you could either be in this energy or be dealing with someone that vibrates on this energy in the next 2 weeks. Your spring energy, Jennifer, where you need to grow is the King of Cups. So we have a court card. It's water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But as an energy in the spring position, a King of Cups is a mastery of our emotions within the selves and the people around us. King of Cups. In the high vibration, the King of Cups is very empathetic and knows how to see things from both sides. And also, King of Cups is tough love. You've got to embody this energy in order to continue to grow, especially if there are people involved or emotional connections involved with this reading in the next 2 weeks. Tough love sometimes is letting people fall on their behinds and not rescuing them in the King of Cups energy. And by doing that, you're teaching people to be reliant on themselves and their own abilities, and therefore you won't feel as drained emotionally or to be taxed even with your resources. So your summer energy, what you need to use for manifestation, we've got 2 cards. The Strength card and the Princess of Wands. So Spirit seems to be throwing out the Strength card in my double card readings here, asking you to be courageous here and to take pride in yourself and what you do and where you've come from. You've got to start giving yourself some credit. A Princess of Wands is the second card in your summer energy, and the Princess of Wands is the energy of messages and more youthful energy. Look at things from a fresh point of view in the next 2 weeks. especially if you have been working on something and you have not been getting any results, is what this is saying. Whether you've been trying to come to an agreement with someone, get the attention of employers here, wherever this is resonating, you've got to do something a little bit different here. And you may get some assistance or some advice could be helpful to you from someone who is younger, actually, is what this is saying. But ultimately, pride here could block you, especially if you're getting advice from younger people. Don't let that block you. You can learn something from these people that are coming in, whether it be children or people younger than you, or people that you see as students, or people that see and respect you or put you in a place of hierarchy, is what this is saying. In your fall position, Jennifer, where you need to harvest is the 8 of Wands. I'm getting some type of news and information, especially in the next 2 weeks, that'll allow you to take advantage of some opportunity. And you've got to act fast, is what this message is saying. 8 of Wands is also an energy of travel and exploration. Originality and thinking outside the box seems to be the theme here for your message. And with the Prince of Wands at the bottom, I feel like that you'll be having several options in the next 2 weeks, Jennifer. But make sure that you're only choosing the options that are worthwhile and not what is superficial, which is sometimes a princess and prince energy can focus on what's superficial here. And lastly, your winter energy, what needs to be put on hold. And we have the 2 of Cups. So 2 of Cups is a union of souls, a union of minds in this energy, and it needs to be put on hold. So this message is saying it's time for you to use your independent thinking and making these decisions. There is some influence from this Princess of Wands energy, this younger energy here, but it could be that there may be a distraction, either distraction from your obligations as a parent or obligations as a caretaker. And that's why you need to embody the King of Cups and enforce this tough love and take care of yourself here. I'm teaching other people independence by putting this union of hearts and minds on hold. Independence is the theme here for yourself and people that you're involved with, Jennifer. Thank you again for your patience and for checking in with me. I pray, I don't know, you said it was storming there, and I hope that everything is going well. Please do stay safe, and thank you for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. Hey, Shanile. My free reading list closed at 9:30. I am on pre-9 now, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more people to go. So my free reading list is closed. If you would like to stick around for the end of my reading to get a message, if you're present, I will be more than happy to give you a message. But for now, I am taking donations only to add to my list. Jennifer says, wow, thank you. You are very, very welcome, Jennifer. I didn't see any blockages in your energy in the next 2 weeks. All right, Prina, are you still here? And then it's Dashika and then Lady T. Hey, lady. Prina, are you here? Dashika, are you here? Okay, Dashika's here. Okay, Dashika is here. If Pre-Night comes back, I will definitely get a reading. But since Dashika is here, I'll go ahead and do your 2-week energetic forecast and get your message with your 4 seasons reading. Yes. All right. Yes, I'm liking this reading already. All right, Dashika, you have the Prince of Pentacles at the bottom of your deck. A prince in this deck is the Knight in the traditional tarot. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, which means you need to embody that energy and take your time here. Have some patience with whatever it is that you're trying to manifest into your life, because what you're going to get is going to be stable for you to use for the future. And so this is not a process that you want to rush here. Definitely is not the time to be stopping and giving up on any type of projects here for you, Dashika, with the Prince of Pentacles, because you're evolving is what this is saying in the next 2 weeks. Your spring energy, where you need to grow, is Tower. It is something is coming for you in the next 2 weeks. Some change is needed, and in order for you to grow, if there is something, a foundation that's already shaky and unstable, it's time to obliterate that energy, is what this is saying in the Tower card. And if you don't, and if you know there's an action that needs to be taken or a conversation that needs to be had, and you do not take advantage of the opportunity, the Tower is the power of the universe pushing you off that edge and making that change for you. So don't give your power away to anybody or even the divine. Take advantage of the opportunities that come to you in the next 2 weeks with this Tower energy so that you can continue to grow. Your summer energy, what you need to use for manifestation, is the Six of Pentacles. A Six of Pentacles is an equal give and take here, sacrifice and reciprocity. Also, an energy of renewal and replenishing. Like the cycles of the moon, your body also needs that as well. So be very mindful of how much you are giving out, because it seems that in the next 2 weeks you will be giving out more than you're taking in, whether that be you not getting enough rest, not getting enough to eat, not receiving enough money, enough compensation for your efforts here. It doesn't work if you're giving and not receiving as well with the Six of Pentacles energy. Also, as this relates to some situations in your life, there is an energy of turbulence for you in the next 2 weeks, where the results could be positive depending on what you do and how you handle this thing, because 6 energy is karmatic. So if there is some delay or some type of turbulence or some shakeup that happens, this too shall pass. It won't last very long. It'll be something that's short-lived. So don't get too caught up or be led astray because of this distraction. Your fall energy, where you need to harvest, is the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups in this position is wish fulfillment here. This is you being more selfish without feeling guilty for that. You've got to start taking care of yourself and making sure that you're getting your needs met also is the Nine of Cups energy. You are we taking care of ourselves? Dashika is what this is saying. Like, I see a lot of things going out, but not much going in. It's this Nine of Cups energy. And if you have something that is draining you, or energy of someone that's very selfish with your time and doesn't respect your boundaries, 9 in the low vibration is also endings. So there's something that you may need to cut off in order to allow something better to come in, to be harvested. And finally, your winter energy, what needs to be put on hold. And there really could not be a better card to come out in this position than the Devil energy. What needs to be put on hold is these obsessive, toxic thought patterns of you can't do it or you don't deserve. That's what needs to be put on hold. Any type of codependent relationships or attachments, whether it be attachment to alcoholism, food addiction, a relationship, or you obsessing over perfectionism or getting something right. Because Devil is Capricorn energy, and Capricorns are really hard on themselves. That is what needs to be put on hold, and not just put on hold. That needs to be thrown in the garbage, because it is garbage, and you would be blocking a blessing that's trying to come into your life here. You're releasing some things, Dashika, in the next 2 weeks, and I feel like that you may be a bit shocked about what is revealed to you, especially if there are other people involved, and you may come to a conclusion that this is no longer working, and it is something that you need to put away in the next 2 weeks. Let it happen. And again, if you know that this action needs to be taken, do it sooner than later. Otherwise, the divine will come and do it when it's unexpected, and it's really an energy that we do not want. Prince of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race here. Stay committed ultimately to yourself and your own goals in what is practical for you. Stay grounded in this energy in the next 2 weeks. I got a lot of earth energy here of grounding that's needed. And if there is a shock that comes to you, know that it will not last very long, and you will be able to find some solution quickly. All right. Thank you so much, Dashika, for your patience and for joining me. And I pray that your reading resonates. Hey, Priyan. Okay. Hey, Megan. Megan, I have 10 or 11 more people to go, and so I had to close my free reading list at 9:30. If you would like to get a card message, you're more than welcome to stay at the end of my reading, and I will be glad to get you a message. Or to ensure that you get a card message, you can submit a donation of any amount to either my PayPal or my Square Cash, and I will also get you an Oracle card message as well. Okay, you donated. Okay, yeah, I see the notifications, but I didn't get a message in the live feed. Okay, Prina, I'm going to go ahead and get your message, and then I'll go over to my donator list and take care of Megan. If anyone else has submitted a donation, again, please do let me know, so that I can get you your Oracle card message and ensure that you are a priority. Dashika, you are very welcome. Okay. All right, P9. Let's go ahead and get your 2-week energetic forecast with your 4 seasons message. Wow. All right. The Prince of Swords is at the bottom of your deck, Prenai. A Prince of Swords is the Knight of Swords in the traditional tarot. A Knight of Swords is an energy of quick thinking and quick action. In the high vibration, impulsive decisions and actions and conversations in the low vibration. So in the next 2 weeks, make sure that whatever it is that you are thinking goes through your filter, your brain filter, your heart filter before it comes out of your mouth in the next 2 weeks. You could be triggered into either doing something or something. You may get some information that where you will feel pressured to making some last minute decision. If you have that option, don't rush this energy, because the Knight of Wands is things don't usually work out very well in the impulse in the Knight of Swords energy, excuse me, because it is impulsive. However, there may be some opportunities in the high vibration that come to you that you're expecting or you've been praying for, and that is when you can embody the high vibrational Knight of Swords energy and make those quick actions and quick decisions here. So your spring energy, where you need to grow, is the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is a conflict. It's also strife energy, where we're having head over heart decisions, or we are working at cross purpose with either the divine or people in our energetic field. The Five of Wands, you've got to get out of your own way in regards to working with divine and co-creation. We have a lot of five energy in your reading, and five is the energy of individuality here. And you really, especially if other people are involved, try not to change them. Find ways to have win-win situations when it comes to mutual goals in the next 2 weeks, instead of arguing and bickering, which I got in the energy of the Prince of Swords. And even if you don't have this energy, this is something that can be coming towards you. So you may have to be the bigger person in this energy in the next 2 weeks, and maybe even outsmart this energy where they think they're getting one up on you, but in reality, you really have it under control. Your summer energy, what you need to use for manifestation, is the King of Cups. King of Cups is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays an important influence. You need to use some self-love and tough love here in the King of Cups energy. A King of Cups is a mastery of our emotions, where we don't let the outside world influence what we have going on here. When you take control of yourself and not get distracted, because that's what I'm hearing. It's probably not you with this low vibration energy. It's what's coming towards you that's trying to throw you off course, and maybe even get you into a low vibrational King of Cups energy where you want to withdraw, either from an activity that you've been working on, or from your friends or family here, as a way to protect yourself. Don't be distracted by this outside energy. Keep things under control and do not let these things bother you. Your fall energy, where you need to harvest, is the Emperor. And that's exactly what's happening here. You're being tested in the next 2 weeks. Somebody is pushing all the right buttons at the wrong time, is what is happening. And the Emperor in the fall position is asking you to take your power back here. Lead by example. There could be people that think that they know more than you, either because they're more experienced or because they just doubt your own abilities. But you know what's right. You know what direction needs to be taken, and you can't back down on that with the Emperor energy. Stand your ground in the next 2 weeks. And finally, what energy needs to be put on hold, your winter position, is the Hierophant. A Hierophant is what is tradition, what's expected of you, either from family conditioning or society. And what needs to be put on hold is being stuck and confined into some type of box, either one that you put yourself in, or a box where other people have put you in by limiting you because of, your own personal circumstances. Wherever this is resonating, we need to break through this mold, break through these standards, and do something different here. Something that is unconventional in the energy of the Emperor. And you're right. Whatever it is that you want to do, it may be different, and you may have some resistance when you are initiating these things, or if you have this conversation with this Five of Wands energy. But you've got things under control. Be very mindful, Prina, what's coming towards you, because I really do feel like it may be something unexpected. This Prince of Swords energy. I keep saying Prince of Wands. I don't know if it's a fire sign that's coming or a fire sign that's involved with you, because I keep wanting to say Prince of Wands, but it's this Prince of Swords energy, this impulsive news, impulsive conversation, last minute changes that's coming towards you, that's really going to knock you off guard, or trying to knock you off guard, and you can't hold down the fort in the next 2 weeks. This is not anything that's major. It's more annoying, and I hear like a fly, or like a bee that gets in really close to your ear, and you know how like goes away and it comes back, and you end up slapping the crap out of your face. That's what's happening here. Be calm, like in the karate movies, and they wait for the right time, and they get that fly, and they end up not slapping themselves in the face either. Don't let this deter you, is what's going on in this message. This is something very short-lived and more annoying than anything. I feel like you will maintain control over this situation. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, and I pray it is not raining and storming in Greensboro. I know the weather was horrible earlier this week, and I pray that your reading resonates. All right. So, Prinash, Dashika, Lady T is next. Lady, are you still here? After Lady, I have Lily Guild, and then Val, username Peaceful Living, username Cup of Hope, Atika, Lash Out, Happily Ever After, Miss Eccentricity, Sharonda, Kristen. I don't know if Kristen's still here, and then Ty. Okay, Lady is here. Hey, Lady. Oh, I pray that all is well. Thank you for reaching out to me for private services. It was very nice speaking with you, and I appreciate you giving me the honor to read your cards yet again. Let's go ahead and get your 2-week energetic forecast and see what is coming towards you with your 4 seasons reading. Okay. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Wow. I knew it. I should have just said it. I'm like, there's going to be a major arcana at the end of this reading. And if it, oh my goodness, I should have said something. I knew there was going to be a major arcana. The Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of your deck, lady, here. Listen, you are clearing some type of karmatic blockage, because I'm about to invent a whole nother word, y'all. The number pattern, let me not get too technical. The number patterns in your reading is crazy. You have 11, 2 sixes and 2 fives. 6 plus 5 is 11. 11, 11. And then your final card is the 11th card in tarot. This is a spiritual ascension here. You are breaking something. You are ending some type of bondage, some road, some spinning wheel that you've been on and on that's going nowhere. You're getting off of that train in the next 2 weeks. I'm blown away with this reading already. Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of your deck here, lady, and it is here for you, and it is well deserved after you get through this energy. A new opportunity for prosperity and stability, whether it be within family, your career life, or something that just is truly of value to you. You are investing yourself in somewhere that does not work and that doesn't deserve you. But it's better is on the other side of this ascension. Your spring energy. Wow. Where you need to grow. I have 2 cards for you. The 6 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is the energy of past life connections. It is soulmate. It's nostalgia here of something you've been dealing with for a long time. 6 of Wands is the energy of victory, of recognition, receiving your just rewards here. What is happening? You are growing by releasing what is old and karmatic in the 6 of Cups energy. Could be something or someone you have an emotional connection to. You realize your own strength, and you have pride within yourself, and that you can let this go to accept something new is what is happening, and it is allowing you to grow. Where you need to use, what energy you need to use for manifestation, your summer energy, is the 5 of Cups. So 5 is the energy of change. And in order for you to manifest something, you've got to let go of the sadness and disappointment and heartbreak that has happened in this 6 of Cups energy. You've got to continue to let this go here, because it doesn't serve you, and you've already acknowledged that, because you're using it and getting rid of it. Your fall energy, where you need to harvest, is the 5 of Swords. Surrender, giving up on what isn't working here. This is when we have external circumstances that are beyond our control, and we make peace with this energy, and we just let things be. And when you let things be, you attract abundance naturally by releasing this karmatic bond. 6 and 5 is 11. You have a 6 and a 5 and a 6 and a 5. 11, 11. Your winter energy, what needs to be put on hold, is the Justice card energy. Justice is the energy of karma. It's also Libra energy. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays an important influence. And what is being put on hold is that bondage. That bondage that was not working. It's massive. And what is happening is it's not just you. People are watching you, and you're initiating a cycle where others can pick off where you left. And when you get off of this train, get off of investing yourself emotionally where it doesn't serve you, where you're not getting anything back, whoever is watching you learns from that, and they will not repeat whatever patterns led you to this 5 of Cups energy, this sadness and disappointment. You are already recognizing that, and you're growing, but someone is learning from whatever it is that you are doing, and you're breaking this cycle, especially if this energy resonates with some type of family pattern or a family history of this disappointment in love, or in staying in emotional connections along past their due time, hoping that something will come of it, when in reality you know that's not going to be the case. It's ending. They won't be repeating your mistakes, and it's really, it's amazing is what is happening. I'm a little freaked out. A good freak out here. I'm just with the numbers, these 11s here. It's 11 is a master number, and 1 is inertia. It's creating, it's manifestation, it's new beginnings here. And that is what is happening. In the next 2 weeks, you will be allowing something to come into your life that is better by getting rid of what is old. And this Ace of Pentacles lady, I need you to accept it here. Accept these blessings. Accept this new opportunity, whether it be more money, a new job, relocating, a new relationship, whatever. I need you to accept it because you deserve it. And this is old. This old news is done. And even if there are other people involved, and you decide to reconcile or come to an agreement, you'll be creating a new path within that relationship. You won't be repeating that same old tired story again in this energy. This is a strong reading here, lady, and this is strong, and it's positive here for you. So let it go and let these things happen for you naturally, because the Justice card energy, you are being protected by the divine and the law of karma. And if there are people or some situation that has done you a disservice, you will be getting your justice in that situation. All right. Thank you so much, lady, for your patience, and I pray that your reading resonates. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, welcome. Hey, Ty sent a donation. Okay, let me take care of you. Kristen is still here. Cheryl, my free reading list closed at 9:30. I still have 8 or 9 people left to go. If you would like to get a reading today, you're more than welcome to stay until the end of my list to receive a message, or you can submit a donation either to my PayPal or my Cash App, and I will ensure you are priority with an oracle message, as well as getting you your 4 seasons message. Okay, Megan is next. Did anybody else submit a donation? I have Megan and then Ty for my donators. And then I'll go back to my free reading list. Val, you submitted? Okay. Okay. Hey, Lash Out. No, you did not miss your reading. I had 3 people submit donations, and I'm going to take care of them. And then I have Lily, Cup of Hope, Atika, Lash Out, Happily Ever After, Miss Eccentricity, and Kristen, because Ty submitted a donation and was last. Okay, Megan, thank you so much for your donation and your patience. Let's go ahead and do your oracle message, and then we'll get into your 4 seasons reading. You guys, if you cannot get the message that you needed in this free live reading, please do feel free to book a private consultation. I have been offering for a few weeks now 50% off of any of my services for anyone that attends a live reading on Thursday. And you just have to book within 24 hours by the end of day on Friday. In order to take advantage of the 50% off readings, you will have to send me a message either through Gmail at OkaasansTarot or through Instagram or Facebook. Megan, let's go ahead and get your oracle card message for the energy coming towards you in the next 2 weeks. Release the dark wound and let love live is your message, Megan. Hold on, my computer's trying to shut down on me. You better not. All right. Sorry about that. Release the dark wound and let love live. The number 25 in this deck, Megan, a 2 + 5 is 7. The 7th card in tarot is the Chariot, representing the sign of Cancer. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays an important influence. But ultimately, a Cancer and Chariot energy is victory over all obstacles, is success and dedication. Release the dark wound and let love live is asking you to forgive yourself for the decisions that you made in the past that ended up not being in your best interest, because you did that at the time because it was best for you. You may have had limited resources or limited knowledge about the situation or the people that were involved, and now you've come to a realization that these things may not be genuine here. It's releasing any feelings of resentment or guilt for yourself or for others. In this energy with the number 7, it's also asking you to have faith, especially if you've gone through a period of purge through this disappointment and had to either separate from someone or from a goal here at the number 7. Also, when it comes to you, you've got to have patience in this process. When it comes to the spiritual ascension, we're all human beings, spiritual beings living a human experience, and we have our human flaws, and everyone grows in their own time, including you. So definitely be patient with yourself and don't hold any grudges towards your past. Let's go ahead and see what your 4-season energy reading has for you. Oh my gosh. There we go. All right, Megan, your spring energy, where you need to grow, is the 3 of Pentacles. Cooperation and teamwork is what is going to help you grow, especially when it comes to other people. here with the Three of Pentacles. You cannot do everything by yourself. You know, you're not an island, and you should not isolate yourself or limit yourself from opportunities or partnerships that can help you excel in life with the Three of Pentacles. Communication is really what's going to help you be able to grow in the next 2 weeks. So if there's something on your mind or something, a direction you want to go on, and you do need some help, ask for it, because I feel like even with the disappointments that you may have had, there are still people there that want to still assist you. Your summer energy, what you need to use for manifestation, is the Queen of Swords. A Queen of Swords is air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays an important influence in your life in the next 2 weeks. A Queen of Swords in the summer position is using your words here. A Queen of Swords is a very good communicator, but as a queen energy, she knows how to receive and knows how to listen before taking action. By paying attention to the signs and observing your situation and surroundings before taking action, you will end up coming out on the better side of the situation instead of getting the short end of the stick. Low vibration Queen of Swords is argumentative. She also has a very stubborn mindset, tunnel vision in the low vibration and the Queen of Swords. Make sure that you're not embodying that energy, because it can end up blocking you in this summer position. So your fall position, the energy that you need to use for harvesting or where you need to harvest, is the Princess of Cups. A Princess of Cups is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. A Princess of Cups is also proposals, options, and you will be getting them in the next 2 weeks. And that's why the Three of Pentacles is here. I truly do feel like that, especially if you've been at discord with someone in your environment or an emotional connection, you could be getting an opportunity for reconciliation. But there may be still some resentment or some sting, painful sting, that you may still be holding on to, and you may be triggered to want to be in the low vibration Queen of Swords energy. So in order for you to harvest, try to be empathetic. Water sign energy is empathetic, seeing the situation from both sides. And I think that will help you not only unblock your heart chakra, which seems to be blocked in this reading, but you can also not have any burned bridges here. And if this has been done to you, where someone has pushed you away or disappointed you, or you've had this argument come towards you, this low vibration Queen of Swords, you may be giving someone or something a second chance in the next 2 weeks. So finally, your winter energy, what needs to be put on hold? It's the Hermit card. Hermit energy is Virgo. Virgo could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays an important influence, but ultimately a period of isolation is what needs to be put on hold. And I got that from the Three of Pentacles energy. Hermit is reflection, self-reflection, where we go within ourselves to think about what we want in life and where we're going on the spiritual ascension. But again, you're not an island. And if you've been shutting yourself off from your resources or emotional connections, you're doing yourself a disservice here, Megan. So definitely, forgiveness is the theme of your reading, Megan, in the next 2 weeks. And that forgiveness comes within the self. And if there are other people involved in this reading, Megan, forgiveness isn't for the other person, it's for you. It is you making peace with what was done to you, and you understanding that everybody grows in their own time. And ultimately, if they choose not to, they are the ones that suffer. Or if this is relating to a job or some opportunity, if they choose not to invest in you, or something has chosen to burn you or burn a bridge between the two of you, make peace with that and know that there will always be other opportunities for you to have abundance and prosperity in your life. Thank you so much for your donation, Megan. It is greatly appreciated, and your patience, and I pray that your reading resonates. Hey, Sharonda. This is a free reading, lady. Donations are not required, but they're appreciated, no matter what amount it is. That's not how my donations work. Any monetary donations is just another way of paying it for, showing your appreciation in this format for my readings. So it does not matter to me what amount that it is. So you should never apologize, because I am grateful for anything, and for even for those that do not donate. This is a free reading. It's not required. You all allow me to practice my gifts every Thursday, and to be able to be a part of your journey, and that is good enough for me. So for you to do extra and donate any amount, I truly appreciate it, Sharonda. Please don't ever apologize for that. I understand, and it's never that never concerns me. But let me go ahead and move you over to the donator list. Blonde Emperor, hey, welcome. My free reading list closed at 9:30, and I still have 7 people to go. So if you would like to get a card message, you may submit a donation to either my PayPal or my Square Cash. That information is in the details of the reading. Or you can take advantage of my 50% off services and visit my website to select a service and send me a message, and you can book a private consultation for half off. And that is available to anybody that attends my live readings, whether you were able to receive a message or not. Okay, Megan. Ty is next. After Ty, I have Val. Thank you all for your donations. And then I have Sharonda, Miss Eccentricity. Let's see where I'm at. Okay, let me go ahead and run down my list, because we've had a big room tonight. On my donator list, I have Ty, username IROC, who is next, username Peaceful Living, Val, and then Miss Eccentricity, Sharonda. And then on my free reading list, I have Lily Guild, Cup of Hope, Atika, Lash Out, Happily Ever After, and Kristen. If you have submitted a donation and you are on my free reading list, please do let me know in the comments so that I can move you over. Y'all, excuse my setup. You see me, I'm like reaching everywhere because I have all these screens and I'm trying to look and pay attention. But my phone is it's easier for me. Even with my new fancy laptop, I'm like, my phone is much easier. Okay. Ty, thank you so much for your donation. Let's go ahead and get your Oracle card message from the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. And then we'll get into your 2-week energetic forecast with your 4 seasons reading. Softly, softly, the tender touch is your message. It's the number 20 in this deck time. 2 plus 0 is 2. The second card in tarot is the High Priestess. I feel like that A high priestess is that energy of the unknown, where we either have a fear of the unknown, or there could be something that is hidden or kept from us in this energy. In the next 2 weeks, you may get some information, or something could be revealed to you where you're either getting a reality check, or you may hear something that's unexpected and may trigger you with this energy, and softly, softly, the tender touch. With the number 2, you're being asked to bring harmony into your life through co-creation, co-creation with the divine and with other people, because I feel like there may be other people involved with this energy. Speak your piece, but make sure that whatever conversation that you have in the next 2 weeks, that you do it tactfully, and that you don't say anything that you may regret. Or this energy could be coming towards you, where there could be someone who may be triggered by an event or something that happened in the past, where you or the other person may have been hurt, and you may have this discussion, and they may be more frustrated than normal. So do be very mindful with this energy in the next 2 weeks. Harmony is key with that energy, and the high priestess is asking you to look beneath the surface. There may be really something deeper going on, that's the true cause of this hurt or this pain or this trigger, especially where there are other people involved. Let's go ahead and get your 4 seasons reading time through the tarot. I saw the 7 of Swords. Let's see if it comes back out. Yes. Already. Wow. What's that? The high priestess. Boy, I'm on fire tonight. The high priestess tie is at the bottom of your deck, and I saw it before it even came out. You've got to trust in your own power with this high priestess here, your own natural abilities. Your intuition has never led you wrong, as long as you trust it here and not have doubt in your own abilities. If you suspect that something is coming, and that something isn't right, or that something needs to be fixed, take advantage of that opportunity and fix it yourself. Take the initiative here versus waiting for either an argument to happen or some triggering to happen from a negative circumstances. Also, pay attention to what is beneath the surface, not what's on top, because again, I think that someone or something is trying to mask the true nature of the situation, or what may be wrong with the energy of the high priestess. Your spring energy, where you need to grow, is the devil. The devil in the spring energy, and we'll interpret the high vibration. Devil is physical passion. It's passionate energy, on where you are dedicated to a goal here, and you use your physical energy or efforts to making sure that these things maintain into your life. And so this may be requiring you to go to see someone, or to travel, or this person or this activity could be coming to you in the devil energy in the high vibration. Also, if you feel passionate about something or some type of point of view in the spring energy, stick to your guns, because it is what's going to help you grow. In the low vibration, this is obsession and toxicity, also a level of codependency. By letting go of these low vibrational energies, you will be able to grow and become more independent in your own natural gifts and abilities, the high priestess energy, to be able to manifest whatever it is that you want. Your summer energy, what you need to use for manifestation, is the Seven of Cups. A Seven of Cups in the summer energy is reality check. This is you taking advantage of the opportunities that you do have and the options that you do have, even if they seem a few and far in between. With this also, I still see some type of confusion in this energy where you're unsure about where you're going or what direction that you need to take. But you've got to trust in your intuition with the high priestess at the end, at the bottom of your deck, because this is a Neptune retrograde influence where we are, in a sense, giving up on some of our hopes and our dreams, because high vibration Neptune energy is dreams and wish fulfillment. But this could be you maybe even giving up on these things because of either some disappointment or this argument or this trigger that I got in this energy from your oracle card message. Ty, your fall energy, what you need to use for harvesting or what should be harvested is the Eight of Cups. Walking away from what no longer serves you. Eight of Cups is false hope, is empty dreams. So we go from the seven, getting that reality check, to the Eight of Cups, where we say, okay, I've done as good as I could do at this stage. Let me direct my energy to something else. Here is Eight of Cup energy. It's, as a fall energy, freedom comes from walking away from these binding circumstances ultimately. And so don't feel sad about these things or disappointed in this energy that's coming towards you in the next 2 weeks, because there is an opportunity for healing for you. And finally, your winter energy, Ty, what needs to be put on hold? We have Temperance card. Temperance energy represents the sign of Sagittarius. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays an important influence. The devil is also Capricorn energy that we have in your reading. A temperance is an energy of filling your cup first, but in the winter position, this is something that has not been done. In this card, the sun, hope and positivity, is being blocked by these clouds, and it seems that as a winter position, we are not taking care of our needs in this position, and there is a lack of harmony in this reading, and I got that with your oracle message, and that's what we need to bring back into your life. You may need to eliminate some things. It may either be too much on your plate, or your energy could be scattered, or your mind could be scattered here. Even if there are a lot of things that need to be taken care of that are priority, you are only one person, Ty, and you can only do so much with the limited time and resources that you have at your disposal. And that's just what it is. That's just the reality of the situation. But that does not mean that you should just throw things to the side and give them up or give up on yourself. And that doesn't mean that you are a failure and that you cannot succeed. It is a process here, is what is happening. Let go of this toxicity in the devil card energy here, and then you'll be able to move to de-thaw this temperance energy and be able to bring that harmony and balance back into your life in the next 2 weeks. There's something happening here, Ty, for you, and everything is going to work out. But I really do think that we need to find some focus here, because you could be investing yourself in multiple places and not and you're operating on E, is what I see. Like, I see the E the little line very close to the E, like at a quarter of a tank is what I see. And you're going to run out. And that may be what this trigger is, that you may run out of resources or energy, and because you're investing in so many other things and not yourself. And so you give up on what you want so that you can take care of everything else. And that's not how it works. It does not have to work that way. You can find a balance to where your needs are met and you take care of all the duties and responsibilities and obligations of the world and the people that you care about as well. Thank you so much, Ty, for your donation and your patience, and I pray that your reading resonates. Hey, Yasmin. Hey, welcome. My free reading list closed at 9:30. I had over 20 people tonight on my list, and I am at I don't even know where I'm at. But if you would like to get a reading tonight, you may submit a donation either to my PayPal or my Cash App, which that information is in the details of this video. And I will ensure that you get an oracle message and a Four Seasons message tonight. Or you can take advantage of my 50% off services for Thursday until Friday at midnight for private consultations. And visit my website, www.OkaasansTarot.com. Choose a service that you would like. Send me a message or email, and I will send you an invoice for a discounted price. You are so welcome, Ty. Thank you so much. Please do keep me updated on this progress, and I will make sure to check in with you as well. Okay. Let's see, where am I? Lily, I don't think that Lily is here. Cup of Hope, Atika, I've not seen Atika, Lash Out, Happily Ever After, and Kristen. I have 5 people on my free reading list and 2 on my donator list. Next is Val. After Val is Miss Eccentricity, Sharonda. Thank you both for your donations. And then I have Lily Guild, Cup of Hope, Atika, Lash Out, Happily Ever After, and then Kristen. But I'm not sure if Lily is here. I've not seen Lily all evening. All right, Val is here. Val, thank you so much for your patience. Let's go ahead and get your oracle card message and then check into your Four Seasons reading. Okay, Lily is here. Awesome. All right. And you all, for whoever's new to my channel, one of my mentors taught me that when I'm doing a lot of readings at a time, it's good to blow on the cards, and it helps dispel the energy when you don't have time to smudge or sage. So if you are reading your own cards and you notice that the cards are having a hard time to shuffle, or you're getting the same repeating energy, by blowing on the cards, it'll help change some of that energy for you. All right, Val, let's go ahead and get your oracle message. Thank you guys so much for being patient. It was we had a good amount of people this evening. Oh my gosh. The same card has come out for you also, Val. Legacy of Light. Okay. Softly, softly, the tender touch. It came out for you also. Val. Again, the number 2. High Priestess energy. Trusting in your intuition and your own natural gifts and the ability to manifest your dreams into reality. High Priestess is Neptune energy. Neptune is retrograde, reality checks, but also taking things from the ethers and putting it here in the earthly plane. A softly, softly, the tender touch does speak of having some trigger or some difficult conversation that may happen in the next 2 weeks. So this energy could come to you. But I also, to assist you, I pulled a second oracle message and I got the legacy of light. A legacy of light in this deck is the number 7, representing the chariot in tarot. So chariot is also the sign of Cancer. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays important influence. This also could have an influence the divine feminine, you balancing your masculine and feminine energies, as well as your obligations and duties, either as a caretaker or as a mother. A legacy of light does speak of a pattern of inheritance here, where we take our old soul karmatic bonds and old gifts that were passed on to us from a past life, and we use these to evolve with the energy of the legacy of light. Combined with softly, softly, the tender touch, you could be leading someone through a difficult situation or difficult decisions in the next 2 weeks, where someone may need your assistance or guidance with the legacy of light. 7 and 2, 2 plus 7 is 9. The number 9 is Virgo energy, Hermit card in tarot, a victory overall after some type of endings, letting something go. And this could be you maybe letting go of a perception or of some goal that no longer serves you, something that you set for yourself, maybe even in your younger years, where you've evolved to a point and you know that this is not something that will bring you prosperity and abundance in the future, with the legacy of light. Let's go ahead and get your 4 seasons reading and see how it ties into your oracle message. Yeah. Four of Pentacles here. Four of Pentacles, stability in the high vibration, a stubbornness, an unwillingness to open up or to see a different perspective in the low vibration. Your spring energy vow, where you need to grow, is the 7 of Pentacles. A 7 of Pentacles is an energy of investments. So you have to be mindful of where you are investing your energy in, because you definitely want to be laying your seeds into some solid ground, a solid foundation, whether this be a career or a relationship, or you investing in some type of a purchase or acquiring something in the next 2 weeks. With this, you are asked to be patient, but also you shouldn't be waiting around waiting for things to grow. When you set your intentions and you sow your seeds into the divine, you got to walk away from it. Go and focus on something else. When it comes to the manifestation, set it, walk away, and believe that the divine will provide in divine timing with the number 7. You've got to have faith ultimately in the divine and in yourself during this time, where there could possibly you be experiencing some type of delays here. Your summer energy, what you need to use for manifestation, is the Six of Pentacles. Renewal here and replenish is Six of Pentacles energy. An equal give and take. So as much as you give to others, make sure you're giving to yourself just as much, if not more. The Six of Pentacles energy. You've got two pentacles, so this card message can have something to do with family or career or finances. Six of Pentacles in the summer energy, investments. You make sure that you're getting what you need out of these situations here, especially in the next 2 weeks. A reality check is the first message that I heard when I pulled your first card. And that reality check could just really be that this is just not working. I need to do something different. Your fall energy, where you need to harvest, is the Two of Swords. Two of Swords in this position is interesting because this is the period of stalemate, where we cannot move. And that maybe is where you need to do. Instead of being in inertia and taking all this action, the next 2 weeks should be used for planning and reevaluating your goals and your intentions for whatever it is you're trying to manifest in your life. I do feel like that you could be experiencing some type of delay, or you may be waiting a little bit longer to receive something with this Two of Swords in the fall position. Use this time to go back and make sure this is really something that you want to do. Because you may have to, even grieve over the fact that this is just not working and you need to invest yourself elsewhere. And finally, Val, we have your winter message, what needs to be put on hold, and we have the World card. This is interesting because this is a card of expansion and a growth, of cycles ending for new ones to begin. So this card message in this position is telling me that something is not quite finished and it does need some revisions. So it appears that there isn't any blockages in your energy despite this Two of Swords, where there's a stalemate, because this Two of Swords is in the fall position. So that period of pause and not moving is actually assisting you because it's in the fall position. So before you can go into this new beginning, it is time to go back over through your plans and make sure that it is truly something that you want to invest yourself into, wherever this is resonating, because people are following in your footsteps and you're leading by example with the card Legacy of Light. And this card message, softly, the tender touch, I feel like that it could be you being a bit frustrated even in the next 2 weeks, because there could be some delays, or because you do have to maybe change your plans or go back through to take another or different direction in order to achieve your ultimate goal. But overall, there isn't any blockages here for you, Val. I think that things will be successful as long as you're investing yourself in something that is truly worthwhile and of value to you. Thank you so much for your donation, and I pray that your reading resonates. Hey, Lauren. Hey, boo. Welcome. Lauren, I have, what did I say? 8 people. Now I'm at 7 people. I have 7 more people to go, Lauren. So I had to close my free reading list at 9:30, and it's 11 o'clock. I've done well over 20 readings today. By the end of today, I will have done well over 20 readings. And today's my busy Thursday. Once a month, I work all 3 jobs. So I do my HR job for half of the day, and then I read tarot at Dancing Moon Books and Gifts here in Raleigh for the second half of the day. And then in the evening, I come on here with you all with my free live readings. So I was expecting it to be pretty busy, and I was also not here. But I did have to close my reading, and I apologize. You are welcome, Val. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that helps you. I don't see any blockages in your reading, so there could be this energy could be coming towards you, and you may need to help guide someone through this energy. All right, Sharonda, are you here? After Miss Eccentricity is Lily, who has been patiently waiting for me. Thank you so much, Lily. I thought you had forgot about me. Sharonda, are you here? Whew, excuse me, y'all. All right, Sharonda's here. You guys, I've not skipped, I've not buffered, and it has been storming here in Raleigh. And at the beginning of the reading, I announced that my boyfriend upgraded my laptop. You guys, he's my go-to guy, and he came to the rescue because my laptop was not powerful enough to handle everything that I have going on with the expansion of my business. And so he upgraded me, and it's been going so well. So if you all catch him on my personal page, or if you see one of my posts showing my appreciation to my love, send him a shout out and let him know that we appreciate him for having this reading go so smooth tonight. All right. Sharana, thank you so much for your donation. Again, this is a free reading and it is not required. So any amount that is donated to me by anyone is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get your oracle message for the next 2 weeks with the Sacred Rebel Oracle, and then we will get your 4-season reading through tarot. Yes. Oh my gosh, what an appropriate card for you. Trust yourself, Sharonda, is your card message. And in this deck, it's the number 31. 3 plus 1 is 4. The fourth card in tarot is the Emperor, representing the sign of Aries. Aries could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays an important influence. The Emperor was my card for today, my tarot card energy for today. And it's a 4 of Clubs day, which is an energy of organization and planning and also commitment. Trust yourself. It's asking you to believe in your own individuality and creativity, and that you have a unique path and journey that's only for you, and you should not be ashamed of that. This is you breaking the mold, breaking through standards of either conditioning from your own self in the low vibration as well as society, making you fit inside of a box or a place that you make that really doesn't fit you. Unconventional is this energy of trust yourself. And with the number 4, you've got to be secure in your position in where you want to go, especially if you're getting some type of backlash with the decisions that you're making in the next 2 weeks. Sharonda's an Aries moon. Hey, happily ever after. This is a general reading. I'm not answering specific questions this evening. It's whatever is the message for your 4 seasons reading. And if I call you and I'm still here on live, I will get your message. Okay, Sharonda, excuse me, I apologize. Let's go ahead and see what is coming towards you in the next 2 weeks with your 4 seasons reading. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. And I love that message. That's so appropriate. All right, Yes. Yes. The Four of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. 4 is that number here. A 4 of Swords is the energy of peace, of rest here. Taking a break is what's happening. I feel like in the next 2 weeks, Sharonda, you've been working on some things, but in the next 2 weeks, you could be experiencing a slowdown, either in the activity that's happening in your life, which could be a good thing if you've been overwhelmed, or it could frustrate you if you're trying to push through and get to the other side. Don't force it, is what this is saying in your reading. Let these things happen naturally in the energy of this reading. Sharonda, your spring energy, where you need to grow, is the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is the energy of fun. It is letting loose and being creative in this energy. And that's where you need to grow, by letting go of the control or the need for everything to be done in this specific way, in this specific time, and in this specific place, and in this specific way. That's not how life works. There's no fun in that energy here. And Spirit is asking you to have some fun and trust yourself. And the 3 of Cups goes together perfectly, because maybe you have stunted your growth here, or maybe have been punished because of your need for freedom and individuality with this 3 of Cups energy. And you need to do that unapologetically in order to be able to grow and have whatever it is that you're manifesting. Your summer energy, Sharonda, what you need to use for manifestation is the Prince of Swords. Prince of Swords in this deck is the Knight of Swords in the traditional tarot, representing air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. In the summer position, Prince of Swords is quick action and quick thinking. This works in your favor as long as you are not rushing it. And that's the energy that I'm getting, of force and rush is what I'm hearing from Spirit. It's a journey. It takes some time here. And I know that you've been working on some things. You're trying to manifest things. You're trying to change some areas in your life, especially within your career. But you don't have to just take the first opportunity that comes to you, because of the fear of scarcity, that another one may not come for a long time, or this is as good as it gets here. If you think in that way, that's exactly what's going to happen. If you fear that this is all you can get, so you're just going to take it and just live in it and not make any changes, that's exactly what's going to happen. Trust yourself. Don't force anything. You may have to think quick on your feet with the things that you want, especially if you're experiencing a delay. You may quickly come to a conclusion that you need to try something different, or change your focus of energy on something else while this energy here is brewing. Your fall energy, what you need to harvest, is the 8 of Pentacles. Keeping your eye on the prize here, a commitment and dedication to yourself, your hopes and your dreams here, as well as your long-term goals. 8 of Pentacles in the high vibration is a hard-working card. And I know that you have a sound understanding that nothing comes for free, and that whatever it is that you want, you have to give as well. The equal give and return here, the law of karma. Just make sure that you are not having tunnel vision and being too focused either on what is practical in life, work, and your duties, and not embodying this 3 of Cups energy of having some fun. Try to find an equal balance between the two, especially in the next 2 weeks. And then finally, Sharonda, your winter energy, what needs to be put on hold? And we have the Fool card energy. This is very interesting, because I was getting an energy of some type of delay or some slowdown, and force is what I keep hearing in the beginning. A Fool card is it's risk taking in the low vibration, and I feel that you need stability in your life, especially in the next 2 weeks. 3 is what Spirit wants me to say, but we're focusing on 2-week energy. Full car energy is new beginning here, and also having faith. But I do feel like that there's some more work that needs to be done, and in order for you to be in this new beginning, you've got to have a balance of having fun and resting and recuperating, as well as putting in work. And I don't think that you've been able to successfully find that balance here where you can do both. And for that reason, make sure that wherever it is you're doing, that you take as little risk as possible. A 4 of Swords is recovery in the bottom of your deck here. So maybe there's going to be some delays, but that works in your favor. If you have been working and things don't come as fast in the next 2 weeks, it's a sign. Take advantage of that free space or that free energy and use it instead to either plan or to go out and have a vacation or treat yourself, do something fun with this 3 of Cups energy. And once you do that, Spirit will, you kind of fill your bar up, kind of like I see Mario, more in the Super Mario games, when he hits the mushroom and he gets bigger. You're not at your mushroom yet. You're at the little Mario. And I'm not sure if you're a gamer, but if you get hit by a Goomba at a little Mario, your life is over. But if you get hit when you have your big mushroom, you just shrink back down to little. But you're at the little Mario stage, so you're vulnerable here. So be very careful with any risk taking. It's something that's going to take too much of your time or too much of your energy. It will steer you off course here in the next 2 weeks, Sharonda. Thank you so much for your donation. It is always appreciated, regardless of the amount. You should never feel sorry or apologize for that, because I appreciate you. Even in the times that you are unable to donate, none of that matters to me. You trusting in me to read your cards for all this time and following up with me with your progress, it means a lot to me. So please, the same level of trust that you have in me, please have that for yourself. It's your oracle card message after all. Thank you again for your patience, and I pray that your reading resonates. Sharonda says, I'm super impatient. This is spot on. I have been battling traditional mindsets and closed mind thinking. Yes. You're working on it here. So be patient with yourself. I really feel like that you can do all this for everybody else, but when it comes to you, it's difficult. You love everybody else unconditionally, and you're patient with everything and everyone else, even things that don't deserve it. Take some of that patience and put it towards yourself is what you need to do, especially if it's scarce for you at this moment, which may be the case in the next 2 weeks. You are very welcome, Sharonda. Thank you. All right. Sharonda was my last donator. Currently, if anyone has submitted a donation and I have not acknowledged you, please do let me know so that, I can ensure I get your oracle message as well as your 4 seasons reading. Oh, I'm getting the hiccups. All right, Lily is here. Amethyst, hey, welcome. Amethyst, my free reading list closed at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is about 2 hours ago. I have done over 20 readings this evening. It's been a very packed room since I wasn't here last week, so that was expected. But I did have to close down my free reading list 2 hours ago, and I am still at 6 people left. So if you would like to get a card message, you may submit a donation either to my PayPal or my Cash App, which that information is in the details of this video, or you may take advantage of my 50% off services. that is available to anyone that comes to my live feed readings until Friday at midnight. Just send me a message at OkaasansTarot@gmail.com or on Instagram or Facebook and select your service, and I will send you an invoice for the discounted price. Thank you for being understanding, Amethyst. I truly do appreciate it. All right, Lily is still here. Lily, thank you so much for your patience. After Lily, I have Cup of Hope, Atika, Lash Out, Happily Ever After, and then Kristen. You are very welcome, Amethyst. Yes, my 50% off reading are available to anyone that attends my live readings, even if you are unable to get your card message. All right, Lily, let's go ahead and get your message. There we go. There we go. Lily. 'That was the 9 of Cups. Let's see if that comes back out. I would not doubt. If that came back out, I wouldn't be surprised. The 9 of Cups. Five of Swords is at the bottom of your deck, Lily. A Five of Swords is an energy of surrender. This is a feeling stuck in between a rock and a hard place. The Five of Swords. It's also restriction. Either there will be restrictive circumstances or a restrictive state of mind is Five of Swords energy. Swords is our mental activity. In the next 2 weeks, you will be challenged to get out of this stuck perception or some outdated perceptions that you have about yourself, the people around you, and your life goals here in the next 2 weeks. Let's start off with your spring energy, Lily, where you need to grow. We have the energy of the Nine of Pentacles. A Nine of Pentacles is the independent woman, independence from codependent situations, whether that be financially or emotionally, where you can rely on yourself and your own abilities. You've got to believe that you can support yourself. And not only that you can create some abundance and prosperity in your life and be able to maintain that, to grow and have enough for your other obligations and other people that are important to you. By relying on your own skills and independence, you will be able to break free from codependent situations and continue to evolve on this journey. Your summer energy, Lily, the energy that you need to use for manifestation is the Hermit. Spiritual ascension, inner wisdom, experience gain, knowledge gained through experience. Your past and where you've come from is really going to help you in the next 2 weeks. You could be getting some type of trigger or some situation that may seem familiar, where spirit is really truly testing you to see if you will make that same decision or potentially make that same mistake by either falling for some type of codependent situation or by giving up your power and independence of the Nine of Pentacles. And letting things control you, whether that be another person or that could be some duties or obligations. If you are so focused, say for example, on work, it can control your life. And that doesn't leave room for love, it doesn't leave room for friendship, and it doesn't leave room for self-care. And if you are guilty of repeating that pattern in the past, you can use this Hermit energy in the summer position to manifest breaking those bonds or breaking those restrictive circumstances and being independent in your own right. Your fall energy, the energy that can be used for harvesting, is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a union of souls, a union of hearts. You could be receiving some type of help that will allow you to harvest some abundance for you. Also, with if you are trying to manifest or attract some type of genuine, unconditional, loving relationship, or a career or opportunity that will give you an equal return, that understands and appreciates your value, you could be getting that here with this Two of Cups energy. Make sure that with the head over heart decisions that come in the Two of Cups, it is okay to follow and trust your heart with this message and in the fall position. That will be good for you for harvesting, for accepting and receiving the things that are due on to you. And it could be in the form of some type of love, either friendship love or romantic love in the next 2 weeks. Finally, Lily, we have your winter card. What needs to be put on hold? And we have the Empress card. It's very interesting because the Empress is the energy of growth and abundance. It's also the energy of the divine feminine. By in this position, to be put on hold is the opposite of this Nine of Pentacles card. The Empress is the wife and the mother of tarot. And in the low vibration, the Empress wants to be taken care of because she does not trust in her own abilities to create things from scratch with her own abilities. So she does rely on the Emperor to take care of her. And the Emperor in the low vibration is manipulation and power trips. Here is when you give your power away. In the winter position, those are the things that you need to put on hold. This energy of weak and helplessness or victimhood in the low vibration with this Empress card energy. You can have help and you can have loving relationships and partnerships in your life, but you don't have to only rely on them. They just need to be an asset to your life. So really, this Hermit card energy is really going to help you in the next 2 weeks, and it'll establish this level of independence where you're not trapped in this cycle where you have to rely on outside sources to provide for you even the basic of needs. Thank you so much, Lily, for your patience and for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. Lily says, I could be emotionally codependent. The tarot reader said that my ex is coming back and I was codependent on him and he played me over and the cycle will replay. Yeah. And I'm attracted to a new guy who is way better than my ex and it's romantic, but the new guy got arrested, but he's really loyal. Well, I don't know what happened with the new guy, and I'm not going to judge him simply because he got arrested. Things happen. I don't know, and it's not my place to know. I don't think that, from what I know, that him being arrested should be the only basis for you wanting to let that go. You know what's going on. This is a public live reading. I'm not asking you to share your business or his, but you've got to trust in yourself. And really, maybe this could be a test for you, especially if your ex is coming back and this new guy who is better has this, mishap and this unfortunate situation. It could be spirit trying to lead you away from him, and where you would feel like you have to go back with that ex. I would not. Regardless of what you do with the new guy, we we're not going backwards, Lily. Do not go backwards, especially if it's a codependent situation. That Nine of Pentacles is where you need to be. The single lady, single independent lady here. You don't have to be cared for. You can take good care of your own self. You should be embodying the high vibration Empress energy, but in your reading, in your energy in the next 2 weeks, the low vibration is there. So definitely an influence of codependency for you that is going to distract you from really where you need to be. Please do not fall back into those patterns, because you seem to have worked very hard with your first card being a number 9. It's an energy of endings, breaking these cycles. It's also an energy of graduation. It's time for you to evolve and get to that number 10 for completion. Don't go back to this ex. No matter what happens, that's not where you need to be. I did not get any kind of indication in your reading today that that's where you need to be. I got the complete opposite, okay? Please do take care of yourself. If you would like to talk to me privately concerning your situation and possibly get some more guidance, I respect that, and we most definitely can do that offline. You can send me a message either on Facebook at OkaasansTarot or Instagram, or you can send me an email through Gmail, OkaasansTarot.com. I ended the cycle as soon as I met the new guy. That's a Libra. Okay, good. And don't let him come back. We're well past shadow Mercury retrograde energy. So the threat of the ex coming back is not going to come back until October. And in October, Mercury will go retrograde, I think, in Scorpio, which can get ugly. It could get ugly. Last year in October, we had Venus retrograde in Scorpio, and it was a drag. I have 4 planets in Scorpio, including my Sun and my Venus and my Mercury. So it's extra rough for me. So you're good to go with having to deal with X energy, any serious influences of X energy, at least until October. So keep it at bay here and don't go backwards. Atika, hey, welcome. Cup of Hope is next. Cup of Hope, are you still here? After Cup of Hope, I have Atika, and then Lash Out, and then Happily Ever After, and then Kristen. Cup of Hope is here. Bless it. Thank you so much for your patience. You guys are amazing. I truly do appreciate you all. All right, Cup of Hope. Let's go ahead and get your 4 seasons message. Okay. I have a reversal, and I don't interpret reversals, but for the sake of this reading, I'm going to interpret it because I like this card in the reverse. Yes. Yes. This is a great reading already. Wow. Yes, definitely. Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of your deck, Cup of Hope. It's the 10th card in tarot. 10 is completion. Wheel of Fortune is destiny. It's fated events here with the Wheel of Fortune energy. And a new beginning is coming towards you, and you're entering that in the next 2 weeks. Let these things happen naturally, and please continue to let go of whatever does not serve you, because you could delay this entry of this Wheel of Fortune here. Also, there could be some type of karmatic events that will happen, or some karmatic connections where you would be entering into some type of like partnership or some lifetime commitment, or something that you will be able to use long term. You may gain some type of knowledge or some information in the next 2 weeks that'll help you change the course of your future. All right, cup of hope. Your spring energy is the 8 of Swords in the reverse. And so I, again, don't interpret reversals because I use both the high and low vibrational energy, but I like this card in the reverse for the spring position. 8 of Swords in the upright is self-imposed restrictions. It is when we are stuck by external circumstances which we don't have any control over, or we have this mindset that we're in a victimhood state. I can't, I shouldn't, and I won't do in the 8 of Swords in the upright. What you are doing that is allowing you to grow is the complete opposite. This is you taking personal responsibility for your life. This is you changing your mindset, and it's a process. So one step at a time. With this, however, you are breaking past your limitations and the mental limitations that you set upon yourself, and this is working for you. So continue to use that energy in the high vibration, because your wheel of fortune is on the other side. Your summer energy, the energy that you need to use for manifestation, is the Prince of Pentacles. A Prince of Pentacles is earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays an important influence in your life in the next 2 weeks. In this position, Prince of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles in the traditional tarot, and he's the slowest moving knight in the deck. But what this is saying is you got to continue to stay dedicated to your goal and to your cause, and make sure that whatever it is you're working on, you do it with integrity, and that you set your intentions with that same vibrational level. Patience is what's really going to help you be able to manifest your dreams into reality in this reading. Your fall energy, the energy that you need to use for harvesting, is the Four of Pentacles. A Four of Pentacles is an energy of security. This looks like, I've never thought of it like this, but this looks like somebody at the bank teller, or someone going to, someone asking for money from this person that has it in this vault. And what you need to do is to hold on to what you think is truly valuable, not to lower your standards. Maybe in the past, your 8 of Swords upright was, I only have this amount of resources or this amount of experience. I only deserve this. Well, who said that? Society, your negative mindset. Why would you only deserve this? You can have whatever. Don't lower your standards here, and that'll allow you to harvest this prosperity that you're working on when you manifest this energy of the Prince of Pentacles, and have patience and stay dedicated to your goals. Your winter energy, what needs to be put on hold, is the Princess of Wands. Princess of Wands is fire sign energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. In this position, what needs to be put on hold is any type of risk taking. A Princess of Wands is page energy in the traditional tarot, which in the low vibration, it's immaturity. It's when we make premature decisions before getting all the information, or we end up doing, self-sabotaging ourselves by cutting off our blessings, is what is happening. You've got to stick with this Four of Pentacles energy. Maintain security with what you already have, and don't take any risk here in the next 2 weeks, is what this is saying. Also, with this Princess of Wands, do not be impulsive with these actions that you are taking. Princess of Wands is very youthful and creative, but the focus on what is practical can go very, very fast. You can be so caught up in having fun and being in inertia and that you may end up getting lost on where it is that you're trying to go. You've got the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of your deck here. So the wheel is turning for you. This new beginning is here because 1 plus 0 is 1. Inertia, a new beginning, creation. But you've got to be patient here. Make sure you're not blocking your blessings by sabotaging yourself, by going back and turning this reverse 8 of Swords upright. You've worked too hard to come that way. And even if you don't see the physical effects of the work that you're doing, spiritually, these things are happening within. And it could be something as small as being able to wake up and put on an outfit without having to change it 5 times, or changing your hair 5 times. It's you being confident in the initial decisions that you make and feeling secure in those positions and moving forward with patience in the Prince of Pentacles. Okay. Thank you so much, Cup of Hope, for joining me and for your patience as usual. And I pray that your reading resonates. All right, we're winding down. It's 11:44. That's the angel code. Cup of Hope says, yes, I will focus on stability and wisdom. Thank you, and it resonates. You are very, very welcome. Yes, I didn't see any blockages at all in your reading. And the fact that you had a restrictive card come out in the reverse position proves that you are on the right path and there isn't any blockage. So keep moving forward because it's working for you. Even if the outside isn't changing as much, internally a lot is going on. Atika is here. 11:44. 11:44 is the energy of light. It's a light working energy. 11:44 is a number that resonates also with twin flames, and with the light workers. I'm gonna get in a tangent. It's a light working code. 11:44 in twin flames. Light workers are here to be a beacon of light, to show others their path of truth and to walk in their own truth and spirituality and having faith in their own abilities. When I see 11:44, it's a signal for me that somebody is coming to me to seek help. And usually, like I see it either on license plates or I catch the time. I get messages like an email, someone wanting to book a reading when I see 11:44. That's the angel code that it means for me. See, I often see if you see 11:44, it's another light working code. The number 11 and the number 44 are also master numbers in numerology, and that means it's a double vibration of the energy 1 and of the energy 4. 4 is an energy of faith and hope in your spirit guides, in the angel. 444 is have faith. Angel code 111 is the same vibration as 1111, spiritual ascension and awakening. So if you put the two together, it's a light working energy, a light working code. Okay, Atika. Atika's here. After Atika, I have Lash Out, who has been very, very patient, and then Happily Ever After, and then Kristen. And if I don't get any other donators, I will be signing off after these few readings. Atika, thank you so much for your patience. Let's go ahead and get your 2-week energetic forecast and see your 4-season energy reading. Yes. King of Swords is at the bottom of your deck here, Atika. King of Swords, air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays an important influence in your life in the next 2 weeks. If those signs do not resonate, high vibrational energy of the King of Swords is someone who is an effective communicator. They know when to listen as well as speak their truth and be honest as well as tactful with the things that they have to say. King of Swords is also someone who knows how to use their logical mind and not be overwhelmed by their emotions when it comes to decision making. I feel that, Atika, in the next 2 weeks, that even if your sign is not an air sign, that you will need to embody the high vibrations of the characteristics of the King of Swords and avoid the low vibrations by being spiteful, manipulative, and gossiping here, and also withholding information and withholding the truth in the low vibration. Be mindful of having that energy come towards you, low vibrational King of Swords energy towards you, where you're dealing with people who want to argue just for the sake of arguing, or have a hard time cooperating or coming to win-win conclusions with you in the next 2 weeks. Tika says, I like the King of Swords. I like the King of Swords energy too, and the high vibration. It's very positive. So your spring energy, where you need to grow, is the Chariot. This is a very, very good card to come out in this position. The Chariot is Cancer energy. It is the number 7, ensuring you victory over all types of obstacles. I feel that even if this low vibration King of Swords energy does come towards you, it's not going to throw you off of your path. Your vibrations are very high between now and the next 2 weeks. Even with the test that may come towards you, you will succeed. If there has been some delays recently, this could be a restarting. I hear like something powering up, like a generator powering up, that whirl sound. That could be you getting your energy back, getting your motivation back, being encouraged and wanting to do something again. If you've been either slacking or feeling despondent or in low energy. In the summer position, the energy that you need to use for manifestation, we have the Temperance. Temperance is Sagittarius energy. It could be in your chart, the chart of someone that plays an important influence, but ultimately, this is the card of healing, of receiving, filling your cup first. What you can use for manifestation is by being a little bit more selfish. You've got to address your needs and take care of these things first so that you can continue to be successful with all areas of your life, especially when it comes to other people. If you don't take care of your own needs, what happens is you build up resentment. And it could come out of nowhere, and you can release that energy at very inappropriate times, and it could come out either in sadness, where you could be alone and you just feel sad, overwhelmingly sad, or you can get irritable for no reason. That's resentment being built up because your needs haven't been met. Take care of yourself first. Victory over all obstacles. Do not feel guilty for being selfish, especially in the next 2 weeks. Treat yourself, Atika. Your fall energy. The energy that can be used for harvesting is the Prince of Wands. Prince of Wands is the Knight of Wands in the traditional tarot, representing fire sign energy, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. A Prince of Wands is very useful. He's very excited. He does have a lot of energy to be in more than one place and at a time. I feel like in the next 2 weeks, you could be having some type of event or some a time where a lot of people may either need your attention or need your help here. But be very mindful, because your energy, even if you feel renewed and revitalized, you could quickly be burned out and run out of this energy just as fast as you've gained it. So be very careful when it comes to harvesting the energy of the Prince of Wands. It's good to take on new tasks. It's good to be free in yourself and be creative here, but don't take on too much, because you may not finish a lot of these tasks and you can end up disappointing yourself and others. Finally, Atika, I have your winter card energy, and I have 2 cards for you. The winter card position is what needs to be put on hold. And I have the 7 of Cups and the Lover's card. And this is a very clear message, honestly. 7 of Cups is energy of idolization, giving things and situations the benefit of the doubt. Also, being overly concerned for our lack of options here from a state of confusion. The Lovers is choice, head over heart decisions, as well as romantic attachments. What you need to let go of is this this idolization of love. This if you have a specific perception or an idea of how someone should be or how a situation should be, you can't change these things. You've got to love unconditionally, and also love yourself unconditionally as well. See things for what they really are, including yourself. And if you have some weaknesses or vulnerabilities, ask for some type of support. And if you feel like there's no one in your circle that can truly help you, ask for help from the divine. But you've got to remember that if you ask for help from the divine, you've got to get out of your own way, and you've got to give it some time to come into fruition. Overall, I'm not seeing a blockage in your energy in the next 2 weeks, Atika. I think that you will be completely fine starting off with this energy of the Chariot card. And you have 3 major arcanas in your reading. I feel like 7 is your number. Chariot is 7, and the 7 of Cups you ended with. The next 7 weeks, you should see some progress here with whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. So I feel like there's an influence of Saturn retrograde happening for you, Atika. And Saturn stations direct on the 19th of September. 19th? Yes, 19th of September. 7-week energy time. So at the end of September, end of September, you'll start seeing these things coming to fruition. You just got to make sure that you don't get burned out before that time comes, and that you don't overload yourself with responsibilities. Okay, less is more is the theme of this reading, Atika. Atika says, yes, I got clear message in my dream last night to not idolize my partner. Yes, I just posted something today about Neptune retrograde, about how we need to pay attention to our dreams. And you are already doing that. That's why there's no blockage in your energy. You're on the right path. Yes, listen to your dreams. It is spirit trying to sing you synchronicities and speak to you to tell you where you need to be going. You're on the right path. Keep going. Don't wait. Don't take on too much, though, and get burned out between now and when Saturn stations direct. Thank you, Tika, so very much for your patience and for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. You are very welcome. Thank you. All right, Lash Out, are you still here? After Lash Out, I have Happily Ever After, and then Kristen. Hey, Joy. Hey, welcome. Lash Out is, I'm sure, still here. Joy, I had closed my free reading list at 9:30, which was, oh my God, it's midnight. It was a while ago. I've had over 20 readings this evening, including some donators that added to my free reading list. So it has been a long evening, which was expected because I wasn't here last week. If you would like to get a reading, since my list is closed, you can submit a donation either to my PayPal or my Cash App, which that information is in the detail of my video. Or you can take advantage of my 50% off of any service from my website by sending me a message on Gmail, OkaasansTarot at gmail.com, or Facebook or Instagram, and pick a service, and I will send you a discounted invoice. All right, Lash Out, thank you so much for being patient. Let's go ahead and get your 2-week energetic forecast with your 4 seasons reading. goodness. 4 of Pentacles lash out is at the bottom of your deck. A 4 of Pentacles is security and the high vibration. Stick to what you know. It works for you. Also, 4 of Pentacles is the energy of holding on to what is truly of value and not what is superficial. Low vibrational 4 of Pentacles energy, however, is stubbornly clinging on to things, whether it be a perception or idea, or you are trying to have too much control so that you do not lose what is of value. But what is happening in that low vibration is you're actually giving your power away by succumbing to that fear of losing control in the low vibration 4 of Pentacle energy. So be very mindful of which scale you vibrate on over the course of the next 2 weeks. Lash out your spring energy. Where you need to grow is the Star card. Our first appearance of the night, Star card energy is Aquarius sign. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays an important influence, but ultimately, you've got to continue to have faith in your dreams and your hopes and your wishes is where you need to grow. I feel like that maybe you've been so caught up in reality that you maybe have lost that hope in you achieving some major goal. Or you may believe that the things that you want in life are just unattainable and unrealistic for you. But that's just simply not true. A Star card is asking you to have faith in those things in this energy. The Star card is the number 17 is tarot, and 1 plus 7 is 8. Strength, courage. Have faith in yourself and your own abilities, and have that confidence as well that not only do you deserve these things, but you can make them into reality as well. Your summer card energy. What energy you need to use for manifestation is the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is keeping your eyes on the prize, commitment and dedication. Don't give up on the things that you've worked so hard for. Even if you've not been getting as much return as you expected. We have had so many eclipses and retrogrades in the last couple of weeks that it just can seem like you've not made very much progress in life. But in reality, a lot of that work is happening on the inside, and we don't see physical proof of that. And you can lose hope in that Star card energy. Stay focused on what is truly of value for you, because the Pentacles is value. It's not just our resources, our money. It's also time. Time is important. Your energy is important, as well as whatever monetary value you can provide to this energy in the situation. Your fall energy. What energy you should be used to harvest is the World card. It's the number 21 in tarot. World card is expansion, it's growth in the high vibration here. Also, exploration. You've got to step outside of your comfort zone is what Spirit is saying me. Now I hear it loud and clear. 4 of Pentacles is staying in a comfort zone. You need to get out of that. Be comfortable with being uncomfortable on this spiritual journey, lash out. You don't have a choice. That's how growth works. And sometimes we can fear the unknown, especially when we are so used to wanting to have control or used to having control over our life. Do something different, especially if you're experiencing some delays. It doesn't mean you have to give up on what you're working on, this 8 of Pentacles energy. It just means that you need to revise your plans and maybe approach it from a different angle. And finally, last child, we have your winter card energy. What needs to be put on hold? And we have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is expansion. It is a future card energy. It's waiting for your ships to come in. And I feel like that you got a way to go, is what this is saying. And that's just what the journey is. It does take patience and it does take time. I do feel like that there may be some loss of faith here, and it can put a greater distance for you reaching your goals here at the Three of Wands. And this position, in the winter position, there are some things that you need to take care of. A cycle needs to end in order for a new one to begin with this energy of the World card. And I think that you need to continue to stay focused on what is practical in the energy of the Eight of Pentacles, but in the same breath, not give up on whatever it is that you're hoping for, or whatever it is that you're dreaming, because your manifestations will come into fruition as long as you close this cycle in the energy of the World card. It could be that you may be too focused or overly committed to your obligations, but there's no cup card energy. There's no love, there's no fun, there's no happiness that's happening in the energy of your reading. And it may be blocking you, the fact that this is void from your energy right now. Spend some time with your friends and family, your hobbies, and things that you genuinely love in the next 2 weeks. And I feel that will help you move past the Three of Wands energy and be in this high vibration, stepping out of your comfort zone so that you can move on to the future. Okay? Thank you so much, Lash Out, for your patience and for joining me. And I pray that your reading resonates. All right. Happily Ever After, are you here? Kristen, are you here? You are very welcome. I'm gonna mispronounce her name again. Joao. Hi, welcome. My free reading list closed at 9:30, but yes, Joao. You were here when I was here 2 weeks ago when my feed crashed. So I'm going to give you a reading because you've been waiting for me for 2 weeks. So hang tight for me. Happily Ever After, are you still here? Kristen, are you still here? How long? Oh, I've been on for 3 hours. I hope YouTube doesn't cut me off. I expected it to be a long evening. Okay. All right, Joelle. My last two people are not here. Let me go ahead and get your reading. Is my next job opportunity close or far? Let's go ahead and see what is coming towards you as regards to your career, Joelle. Okay, Joelle, Two of Pentacles is at the bottom of your deck. Two of Pentacles is juggling your resources, being split between more than one place here. I do, as in regards to your career, I do see you either having to work multiple jobs or needing to work multiple jobs or having a lot of obligations that require a lot of your resources, whether it be time, energy, or money in the next 2 weeks. Your situation energy for this reading is the Sun card, clarified by the Princess of Swords. I feel like you're going to be getting some positive news, a positive progress or development concerning your career. If you have been putting yourself out there to get some new job, you could be getting information about maybe an interview, or that somebody was interested in you, or if you've been searching for a good opportunity and you've been applying and not getting something that really is catching your eye, it could come to you in the next 2 weeks. This job opportunity, you could have an opportunity to apply for something that you would really like to work on. Your blockage, I asked Spirit, what is blocking you from having this new career opportunity? And I got the Emperor and the Star card. So it seems that you are not allowing the divine to bring this blessing into your life with the Emperor card. The Emperor is control. It's power struggles here. And the power struggle is between you and the universe. You are so worried and focused on making sure that all of this falls in line and in place, how you see fit, and you're not allowing for a blessing to enter into your life. And Spirit is trying to give you an opportunity. So I do see something being available, but you may lose sight of that by having too much control. And maybe it is that you have a specific type of career aspirations that you want to achieve, and you are limiting yourself on what you want to do or where you want to do it. Maybe there is this opportunity for you, but it may require you to either travel or have a commute, or it may be at a different shift than what you like, or the compensation may not be something that you would like. But if the compensation, the money or the pay rate can at least take care of your basic needs to a point where you're not struggling, it may be an opportunity for you. You could take this job and have opportunity to grow in the ranks within that company. So look at the grand scheme and the pictures of where you're applying to with this career opportunity, because you could have a missed one with the Star card. Joel, I've asked for Spirit to tell me what is coming towards you in regards to your career in the next 3 weeks. And I have the Prince of Swords, the Devil, and the Hierophant. I again feel like that there may be an opportunity presented to you, but it could be something that is old news. It could be either a job or something that you've already done that you really prefer not to. I mean, you may be very tempted to take this because of a fear of scarcity. Devil card is the energy of obsession. It's an energy again of control here. It is feeling like we're bound to our circumstances, to life circumstances, and we don't have any control over that. And that's simply not the case. If you are only, putting your line out there and the only fish that are biting on the little ones, it does not mean that there isn't a bigger fish out there in the sea. I do feel like you're going to be getting some type of information, but you are advised to not make any impulsive decisions in the next 2 weeks. Get all of the facts when it comes to these job opportunities that'll come to you, and make sure that wherever it is that you're looking, it is something that you truly want to do and that you can actually enjoy it, because there is an energy of you just accepting whatever is thrown at you, and that's really not good. You could have whatever it is that you want with the Star card energy, but you've got to get out of your own way. Princess of Swords and the Prince of Swords is both cards of communication, receiving messages, receiving news and information, and the Princess of Swords, some type of positive news clarified by the sun. But then there's this decision making, quick action that needs to be made with the Prince of Swords energy. I do think that there's an opportunity to do something that's different. A devil card and the Hierophant is breaking some tradition, breaking some standard here. Keep an open mind is what Spirit is saying. And it may be that you can work in the career field that you like, but the location may be different or the shift may be different. And you shouldn't let that keep you from accepting that, especially if it works for you on all other ends here. All right, Joanne, does that help you? Two of Pentacles, I still do see you in the next 2 weeks juggling your resources, whether you're limited on energy or limited on time or limited on money. But there is going to be a couple of things that's going to need your attention in the next 2 weeks. So make sure you don't get burned out, and ask for help when you need it also, because there are people around you that could help you. Princess of Swords and the Prince of Swords is air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So it could be in your chart or the chart of someone that could be willing to help you out or give you some information in the next 2 weeks. Joel says, I'm very open to seeing new opportunities. Good. That's a good thing, because I do feel like that you might get some unusual offers, or you may see something that's different and may be afraid to take a risk. So the fact that you are open to new opportunities is very positive, and that will allow you to attract some new things for you, especially if you're willing to receive them and not have this missed opportunity. I do apologize, y'all, for my live feed buffering on you 2 weeks ago and for not being present last week for your reading. And I do thank you for coming back to see me, and pray that your reading resonates. Okay. Happily Ever After and Kristen, did you all come back? This is going to be my last call before I sign off. I don't know how long YouTube will allow me to be live before I get cut off. You are very welcome. All right, you guys, it is 12:15 in the morning on my long day, and I had an amazing turnout to tonight's reading. You all, thank you so much for your patience and for joining me. Again, as usual, if you cannot get the message that you needed in this free live feed, please do take advantage of my 50% off special for the next 24 hours and book yourself a private consultation. I have phone readings available, video live chat readings available, as well as private video recordings for you to go back and listen to and watch your reading as many times as you would like. Please do check out my website, www.OkaasansTarot.com, for details on my services and for more information. A couple of announcements. I was scheduled to work at Eclectic by Nature this upcoming Saturday, but I switched shifts with the wonderful Miss 𝒂𝒂𝒏 𝑺𝒆𝒂𝒔𝒐𝒕. So if you would like to get a reading and you had already planned to go to Greensboro, 𝒂𝒂𝒏 is one of my mentors, and she is amazing. Please do still go to Eclectic by Nature and get your reading from her. If you would like an in-person reading, or you can still book a reading through me. I will be back at Eclectic by Nature in September. I need to do another giveaway. I usually do a giveaway every month, but August has gone by so fast. This whole year has gone by pretty fast here. So I will be doing a giveaway reading, either a cardology report or a tarot, oracle, or Lenormand reading in the month of September. If you want to contribute to that giveaway and come up with any ideas, anything that you would be interested in receiving for free, send me a message, send me an email. I'm always open to new ideas for my giveaways. And I try to do these monthly, but I did not do one for August. So hey Lolita, hi, welcome. My live reading is over. My free reading list closed at 9:30, and it is after midnight here where I am, and I've been on for almost 4 hours. I am offering 50% off bookings for anyone that attends my live reading. Check out my website, www.OkaasansTarot.com. If you would like to book a private reading for half off, just send me an email or a message and I'll take good care of you. All right, you all, I am going to go ahead and sign off, and I am going to be back here with you next week at 8:30, and I think I might let you all choose what reading I'll do next week also. So stay tuned for a poll either here on YouTube or on Facebook. So thank you all again for joining me, and everyone for your patience. It was an amazing turnout, and I'm wishing you all many blessings of love and light, and I'll see you guys next week. Have a good evening. Ooh. Bye, guys.